Welcome to the first edition, right? To the first edition of the 2025-2026 New Orleans Saints season. I know it's preseason week 1, but I got my Michael Thomas jersey. I know he's not on the team, but I don't care if it's not a Derek Carr jersey and if it's a Saints jersey. I will wear that thing. But yep, we're gonna be breaking down the first preseason game of the Saints, where we got Saints, we got Chargers. Chargers played last week in the Hall of Fame game where they demolished the Lions 34-7, and the New Orleans Saints obviously ain't played a preseason game yet. But all of that changes in about 15-ish minutes. I'm excited. I don't care if it's preseason or not. Unless I literally can, unless I'm somewhere else, I'm gonna be streaming the preseason, regular season, and hopefully the playoffs. I definitely will be streaming at least one playoff game every week, but I hope it's the Saints game I'm streaming and not just a random team, because I'm trying to, yeah. But anyways, I know the Dolphins-Bears game, I just turned that off so I can obviously, get to the Saints game because the Saints are always first. They might not be first in the standings, but they're first in my heart. So let me pull up and see how that game's going. I actually like the preseason. I know a lot of people don't, but I actually like it, man. A lot of guys that you're not even going to see on the team in a couple weeks, battling out for roster spots, I'm kind of like a weird individual, but I don't care. Let's see. So currently the Bears are leading the Dolphins 24-21. Let's see what other preseason games, because we're not going to recap all the preseason games next show. We're going to wait for the regular season. Jerry says game day. That it is. Yep. Let's see what happened this week. So we had the Ravens beat the Colts 24-16. Devin Leary looked terrible, but we had the Eagles beat the Bengals 34-27. Burrow and Chase played, so that's nice. The Raiders and the Seahawks tied 23-23. Lions beat the Falcons 17-10, but prayers out to Maurice Norris. Prayers out to him. The game had to end early because of something that happened with him. Browns beat the Panthers 30-10. Shedeur Sanders played great. Patriots beat the Commanders 48-18. The Commanders' backups just suck, I guess. Giants beat the Bills 34-25. Vikings beat the Texans 20-10. Rams beat the Cowboys 31-21. Steelers beat the Jaguars 31-25. Buccaneers blew out the Titans 29-7. Jets beat the Packers 30-10. Cardinals beat the Chiefs 20-17. And the Broncos beat the 49ers 30-9. All right. Jerry says, little bro. Yep, same to you, Jerry. Norris doing better last check. Yeah, I heard, he's breathing. He's doing better as the Dolphins get a field goal to tie 24-24. But yeah, I heard some things about Norris. And by the way, I just want to give y'all an update. If y'all didn't see my community post on the last video I made about the Saints signing in Andres Pete and Logan Woodside, apparently the source that told me that lied to me or something, because you can even go. In fact, look if y'all want to look. Go look at Spot Track. It literally said Saints signed Andres Pete and Logan Woodside, but apparently he signed the Steelers, so I had to delete that video. So that was freaking 10. Not even that. That was a few minutes I just wasted. Years ago. So sorry if y'all were confused why I deleted it. If y'all didn't check out my community post, man, I hate when sources are incorrect, because that makes me look like a liar and it's fake news, and I just whatever. But anyways, yeah, Saints are going to be obviously playing the Chargers. Spencer Rattler will be getting the start today, but Tyler Shuck should also be playing at some point during the game. If I would have to imagine, I would expect to see the Shuck whenever the second quarter starts. That's my opinion. And then I won't be shocked if we throw in a little Jay Kanner at the end or something. Or maybe we'll put Shuck, or maybe we'll put in Hainer after Spencer Rattler, and then we'll see how Shuck does in the third and the fourth quarter to see how Shuck, does in clutch time if, it gets to that point. But let me see. I know it's preseason, but do they do inactives or whatnot? Is that a thing that they do in the preseason too, or is that just the regular season? Hold up. I'm just gonna check it out. Let me see. All right, it says which Saints players are sitting out preseason week 1. So what Saints players are not playing? Let me see. Bro, why is it so low? What in the world? All right. Let me see. All right, Alvin Kamara. Okay, so Kamara is gonna sit out. Kamara sit out. So now Devin Neal's not gonna play. All right. Chris Olave. It says he might be out. I heard Chris Olave got apparently has an injury or something. All right, let's see. So Mario Davis isn't playing. Eric McCoy's not playing. Cesar Ruiz not playing. Rico Payton isn't playing because Rico Payton apparently doesn't know this. All right, and I know the Chargers. I know the Chargers are starting Taylor Heineke. One of the Saints previous sons. So yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't think they do inactives. But yeah, I hold up. I would not expect to see most of the starters, but I think we will maybe see maybe a Rashid Shaheed, maybe. Kamara, we're not going to see him. I don't think if I was the Saints, I wouldn't even play Chris Olave because he's coming off concussions. Plus, he got hurt. I think earlier this week. Well, technically last week. I think I could be wrong, but I think I saw him having an ankle injury or ankle soreness. It's crazy. So I wouldn't look. It's just preseason, and I understand. You want to see your guys on the field, and trust me, if they were to play, I would want to see them play too. But it's not worth. Look, hey, I want to win, bro. I don't care if it's preseason or not. I still want to win preseason games. I don't care. But yeah, it's just it's 2:52 currently, so just gotta wait a few more minutes, and I'm just looking at the Dolphins Bears game right now. It's currently 24-24. So yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, this is one of 3 games that we got, and I think this is the second year in a row where all 3 of our preseason games are on Sunday. Because next Sunday we play the Jaguars. I don't know if they're gonna play Travis Hunter. I would think they would, but you never know. Maybe they're just trying to get him for the first game. And then I know our third game's against the Broncos, so expect every single starter to play their preseason game. Not playing, but still, it'll be insane. That's what Sean Payton decides to do, just to give revenge on it for some reason. But yeah, that's the thing. All right, let me make sure I got everything. Okay, the banner's up. All right, just trying to make sure everything's good. It's preseason for me too. And here we go with the bots. Let's see. You are gone, my friend. Stupid old bots. Info games, Raymond. Oh, man, I don't care, bro. Okay. I don't need no bots coming in here. But yeah. Let me see. Abandoned. Yeah. So okay, they're gone. They gone forever. All right. They're still gonna somehow find a way back later. They usually do for some reason. All right. Let's see. So now it's all right. Bears and Dolphins just hit the 2-minute warning. So yeah. And I don't know if Kellen Moore's gonna be calling the game. Usually the Saints. I know in past preseasons, we had Pete Carmichael call. Or no, it wasn't Carmichael. What was his name? I forgot the dude's name. Ronald Curry. That was him. I remember a couple years ago he called preseason games. So I don't. But that was a different coaching staff. So I don't know if the Saints are actually going to do that again. If I was the Saints, I would have Kellen Moore call most of the games to get his hands better or get his hands under the wheel, I should say. That's just me though. I mean, maybe you can have a Doug Nussmeier call the games or something, but Doug Nussmeier. It's okay, but yeah, I don't know if I think Clint Kubiak might have been calling the preseason games last year. I could be. I don't really remember. Last year, I tried to block out most of last year out of my memory. So yeah. Anyways, but yeah. Anyways, this is and this game's gonna be in Los Angeles. So um, yeah. I mean, we already know Chargers have no fans there, so this is basically a home game. No, I'm playing, but still, you know. All right. Uh, all right. Who are they talking to now? Uh, but anyways, the game should be starting in a few minutes. Bro, they even put like betting lines on preseason games. The Chargers are 2-point favorites. What? It's okay. I mean, shit, I didn't even make a prediction because it's preseason. Like prediction, Saints do good. That's my prediction. At least I hope they do. You know, I don't care. Like I understand it's just preseason, but this is still like big for this team, man. Because you want to see some. You want to see our guys do good, man. You know, I mean, the regular season starts in a few weeks, so we need to see how Rattler does. Not Hayner. Chuck does. Like Hayner, if he does good for him. He's currently the odd man out. In fact, I think he was probably the odd man out last year. But we had Dennis Allen last year who didn't know what he was doing. But anyways, Spencer Rattler will be starting. So I remember last year, but again, this is different coaching staff. But I remember last year, in the third preseason game, in the third preseason game, I think they kept flip flopping Rattler and Hayner in the final game. Like Rattler would go in, then Hayner, then Rattler, then Hayner, but it's a different coaching staff. So, all right, Bears got stopped on third down. So, uh, yeah, we need optimism, y'all. And I'm actually optimistic for this season. I had us going 10-7. I had us playing the Cardinals. I think in the division or in the wild card round, and I had us winning that. And I think I had us playing the Seahawks in the divisional, but I think I had them losing that. So I have the Saints making the playoffs this season, but only winning the wild card round. But hey, look. I just want to be in the playoffs, man. Like I don't care how far we go. Well, that's a lie. I do care how far we go. I want us to go to the Super Bowl, but I'm self-aware knowing that we're not going to go to the Super Bowl every season. But if we do this year, great. But man, I just want the season to just be delightful and not painful like the last 4 seasons were. We haven't made the playoffs since the 2020 season. We haven't made the playoffs since then. So this is the start of a brand new era. We have a new quarterback, a new head coach, a new everything basically. We have new safeties as well since Tyrann Mathieu retired. Okay, well apparently the Bears went for it on fourth down, and for some reason, and they didn't get it. If you're the Bears, why would you do that? I mean, you got the ball in field goal range, like at the 36-yard line. That's like what, a 45-yard field goal or something like that. And instead, they let Reed throw the ball, and it was incomplete. So, yeah, Saints already did their pregame huddle, so that's good. That's good. A minute to 3 o'clock, but the game probably won't start till like 3:05 or something. Yeah. Trey Lance last week had 120 yards and 2 touchdowns. Kamani Vidal had 9 carries, 37 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Condre Lambert-Smith had 2 receptions, 43 yards and a touchdown. So we're going to see if those guys get even more playing time this week, Uh, but, yeah, because how these games be. All right, Quinn Ewers had a brutal fumble at around the end of the third quarter for the Dolphins. That was crazy. Um. Anyways, let's go. Come on, Saints. Yep. Saints and Chargers start now. The start of a brand new era. The Kellen Moore, maybe even the Tyler Shuck era. And I say maybe because, we don't know if it's going to be Rattler or Shuck yet. I'm not hoping for anybody to be the starter. Obviously someone will be the starter. I'm just hoping for somebody good to be the starter, And this game, I don't think we're going to get the announcement until after we play the Broncos, personally. I think we're going to wait. I know we're definitely not going to get an announcement after this game. He's going to be the starter moving forward. But we'll see. We will see. All right. Think the game's about to start, y'all. In Inglewood, California, where the New Orleans Saints will be taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. The Mario's hyping up the crowd. Well, when I say crowd, I mean the Saints guys, the Saints players. But I don't think he's playing though. But anyways, let's go. Come on. Joe Myers and John Stinchcomb. Well, those are going to be the two commentators. But yeah, man, let's go, Saints. Let's get this win. All right. All right. Well, the Bears and the Dolphins game, that's finishing up soon. It's only 43 seconds in that one. All right. Let's see how the Saints do, man. I'm really excited. Yeah. Spencer Rattler, Tyler Shuck, and Jake Haener, all three of them are warming up right now. So I think that's a sign that we will see some Haener as well. I don't know. I doubt we see Hunter Deckers. I doubt, especially since he's not warming up. So, let's go. So excited, man. First Saints game since January. Tyler Shuck wasn't even on the team in January. That's crazy, man. Obviously, since he's a rookie and all. Come on. Brand new era, brand new decade, hopefully. All right, let's get. Okay, now Aaron Summers apparently had an interview with Kellen Moore. So that's nice. Yeah, Kellen Moore is the 19th head coach in Saints history, and he was named on February 11th, 2025. So, yep, he was named right after the Super Bowl occurred. Obviously, where he was the coordinator for the Eagles, and obviously whooping on the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. So maybe that magic can transfer over here. I understand we don't have the talent that the Eagles have, but we got guys. So, all right. Bro, how much longer are they going? You see what I'm talking about? Like, they always say the game starts at a time, and then they don't start the game until like 5-10 minutes later. So it's crazy. But yeah. Yeah, I think the second preseason week, I think, starts on Friday. So yeah. I know it started Thursday this week. It starts Friday next week, and I think the third week it starts third week. I think it starts on Thursday again. All right, well, it's fourth down for the Dolphins with 31 seconds left, and they're at the Bears 45. Shoot, if you're Miami, why not kick the field goal, bro? I mean, shoot, you saw the Jaguars kicker Cam Little last night. That boy had a 70-yard field goal, so it's crazy, crazy indeed. All right. All right, let's see what the Saints decide to do today. We're gonna see if Chuck gets in before the second quarter. I doubt it. I think we're gonna give them like their own quarters and stuff. So, well, I think they went for on fourth down, and Quinn Ewers fumbled the ball again. Yeah, Quinn Ewers ain't making the Dolphins roster. This man fumbled the ball again. That cray. All right, let's see. What's this? All right, man. I mean, I know a lot of people wanted the Saints to draft Quinn Ewers, but now I'm kind of glad we didn't take Quinn Ewers. That man fumbled the ball twice now. Unless I'm missing another one that he fumbled. It's like, bro, Quinn Ewers, I understand you're a seventh round pick, but people had you going in like the third round. It's crazy, man. Him and Shadur fell a lot, and you know. All right, SoFi Stadium. Are we actually gonna play the game now, or keep stalling for whatever reason? All right. I mean, there's Kellen Moore on the sideline. First season as NFL head coach after being a Super Bowl 59 champion as Eagles offensive coordinator. Go, Kellen Moore. Hey, you were my guy from the jump. Even before the Saints hire you, you were always my guy. So please prove me right. Devin, this is Jim Harbaugh's second season as Chargers head coach, and Chargers had 6 more wins in 2024 than 2023. Well, good to know. All right. Let's see. All right, it looks like the Chargers are going to get the ball to start the game as Blake Grupe is lining up to kick it away. Number 28, is that 9 months? I streamed the Chargers game last week as well since it was the Hall of Fame game, so I should know what that is. But all right, Blake Grupe is going to kick it away. His hands are on his hips. I ain't gonna lie. For a second, I thought Groupie was number 9. For a second, but since he's obviously number 19, that's crazy. I was like, wait, what? Is Drew Brees back? No. All right, let's see. The kick is away to start the game. This is terrible quality. Then we return from the 5-yard line by the Chargers, and number 31, he gets it to about the 27-ish. Yeah, that's Naeem Miller Hines. No, I was dead wrong. He actually got it to the 36. But yeah, all right, it's going to be Chargers ball. Taylor Heineke coming onto the field. I'm still looking at the Dolphins-Bears game just for okay. Taylor Heineke in his career, 63%, 6,663 yards, 39 TDs, 28 picks, and has started 29 games. First and 10 of the Chargers at their own 36 with 14:54 to go in the first, as the first quarter just started. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and that's like maybe 4 yards. That's Kamani Vidal up the middle. It's going to be second down with the Chargers. Brian Brzee gets there to make the tackle. Let's go. Let's go, Brian. Come on. You need a big year 3. Yeah, this is his 3rd year, right? Yeah, this is his 3rd season. All right, we need a big year 3 from you, Brian. All right, 2nd and 6 for the Chargers, and there's Colin Saunders looking menacing. 2nd and 6. Chargers have it at their own 39, and the Saints jumped off sides. Taylor takes a snap. He's going to run. They didn't. They threw the flag. Guys, it's preseason. You can't be jumping off sides. I think it was incomplete, but you can't be jumping off sides, man. It's the preseason. Yeah, I saw that, bro. I even saw that, man. It's offsides on the Saints. I don't think it said. So I'm just going to look over here. Who was that on? Chris Rumpf. Ironically, Chris Rumpf, who's a former Charger. Oh, I see the issue. He's wearing Peyton Turner's old number, so for some reason he has the brand of Peyton Turner. Come on, Chris Rumpf. That's why he's not going to make the team. 2nd and 2 for the Chargers at their own 44. It's going to be a handoff, and the Chargers just get a first down. It's Kamani Vidal with the first down. Julian Blackman was able to make the tackle there. That's the first time with the Chargers. They're already in Saints territory. The Dolphins got the ball back somehow. Okay, that game was crazy, I guess. All right, 1st and 10 for the Chargers. All right, Saints allowed 141.4 rushing yards per game last season, which was 31st. It's gonna be a play action. Taylor Heineke, he's looking, he throws, incomplete. Number 83, man. Tyler Conklin, that's who it was. Tyler Conklin, man, almost caught it one-handed, but falls incomplete. It's gonna be 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. Let's go. Come on. Come on, baby. All right, with 13:24 left in the first. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. All right, Chargers break the huddle. Chargers have at the Saints 47. Taylor Heineke's going to hand it off. And the Chargers get maybe like 6 yards there. It's going to be 3rd down. That was Hassan Haskins up the middle. And Colin Saunders made the tackle. All right, the Dolphins-Bears game just ended. That game ended in a 24-24 tie. So now the Saints Chargers the only game going on now. Brandon Staley, Saints defensive coordinator, and actually former Chargers head coach. All right, Aaron Summers reporting. It's going to be 3rd down for the New Orleans Saints. Or for the Chargers, my bad. Excuse me. Chargers have it at the Saints 42. It's 3rd and 5. Taylor Heineke. All right, Saints allowed 41% third down conversion last season. Heineke, he throws, and it's dropped. Incomplete, boys. Keandre Lambert-Smith drops it over the middle. 4th down. Isaac Yiadom on the coverage. It's going to be 4th and 5 for the Chargers, man. Taylor Heineke. Woo-hoo. It's not going to be that easy, buddy. But let's see, yeah. Keandre just dropped that ball. Isaac Yiadom sort of prevented it, but yeah. It's going to be 4th and 5. Saints defense get off the field. And J.K. Scott is lining up the punt. All right, let's see. The punt is away. The ball's going to travel, and it's going to... All right, I think Dante Pettis called for a fair catch. So the Saints get the ball coming out of the timeout. Isaac Yiadom. Whew. Yeah, Dante Pettis called a fair catch at around the 9-yard line. So that's where the Saints are going to get it once the TV timeout's done with. But all right, man, let's go. The Saints had a solid first drive on defense. It could have been a little bit better. Like that offsides from Chris Rumph is not necessary, but I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Let's see how the Saints do. Hey, Mikey. Hey, Mikey, the Saints. Hey, Connor, how you doing, man? Yep, Saints playing right now. Whew. Let's go, man. All right. So we 1st and 10 of the Saints coming out of the TV timeout. As the Chargers on that drive, they got, I think, maybe 1 first down, but then the Saints defense played clamps the rest of the drive. I think they got probably 2 first downs. But Keandre dropped the ball, but Isaac Yiadom still played some good coverage there. For a second, I was nervous. I actually thought he was gonna catch it, but yeah, you gotta remember you're playing the Chargers and they have no receivers. Other than that, McConkey, but I don't even think he's playing today. So yeah, Chargers should literally complete 0 passes all game. But anyways, well, I mean they did sign Keenan Allen, but I doubt he plays today as well. All right, Saints, man, it's crazy. We're at the airport, bro. Bro? You've been at the airport for like a year. Yeah, man. Anyways. But yeah, man, like now Spencer Rattler's gonna hit the field. We're gonna see if Rattler can move the field will move the ball on the field his first drive. And I'm just looking for any optimism at this point. Preseason is just like preseason is essentially just practice. It just in higher stakes, I should say. So, all right, let's see what the Saints do this drive. Hopefully they can score a touchdown. That's all that matters right now. 12:30 left in the first. Spencer Rattler with his new number 2 is on the field as he switched his number. Spencer Rattler last season, 1,317 yards, passing yards, most by Saints rookie of all time. Yeah, Rattler has that record. Mostly because the Saints barely get rookie QBs. 1st and 10. Saints have at their own 9. Rattler takes a snap. Rattler looking. He's going to dump it off. It is caught by, who's that? Number 5. That is Kendre Miller. I'm pretty sure, right? Yep, Kendre Miller. Somebody named Wax on the Chargers made the tackle. Kendre Miller, did he change his number? Because he was he was definitely in the 20s last season. I'm pretty sure he changed his number to number 5. All right, to me, I think 2nd and 1 or 2nd and 2. All right, 2nd and 1 for the Saints. Saints have at their own 18-yard line. Cedric Wilson goes in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Kendre Miller, and I think he maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Brought down by Tarheeb Still, and I think they're going to say 3rd and 1. I think. That was just like he was running to the right horizontally, and it's like I don't know where our offensive line was. To be fair, most of our stars aren't playing. Ooh, I'm surprised he didn't get an ankle injury from that hit. Personally. Oh, Will Clapp got injured? Oh, shoot. Not Will Clapp, bro. Will Clapp, 6'5", 340 pounds from LSU. Will Clapp is walking off the field. Screen. We got here yesterday. Oh, that's nice. Oh, shit. Will Clapp, and I think Will Clapp used to be a Charger, too. All right, Will Clapp, he's kind of walking off of the field on his own power, so that's nice. All right, 3rd and 1 for the Saints. All right, Saints had a 35% on 3rd down last season, which was 20th in the league. Spencer Rattler takes a snap. Rattler throws wide open, and it's caught by Cedric Wilson for a Saints 1st down, deep down the field. Cedric Wilson was wide open, 1st down. Let's go. Like seeing that. But he was wide open. That was just busted coverage by the Chargers. Like Cedric Wilson, he had time to freaking eat a Chick-fil-A sandwich, bro. 1st and 10. Ricky Mickens made the hit out of bounds, though. 1st and 10. Spencer Rattler takes a snap. Rattler's looking. He's got time. He's going to run. Rattler's going to run and pick up about maybe 5 yards, something like that. Halfway to a 1st down. It's going to be 2nd down. He was taken down by Wax. I don't know his first name. So, thankfully, the NFL app. Well, the NFL. So, all right, 2nd and 4 for the Saints now. Let's go. Come on. All right, 2nd and 4. All right, Kendre Miller, I'm assuming, is going to get most of the work today here, running back. 2nd and 4. Saints have it at the 45 of their own side of the field. All right, it's going to be a handoff to Kendre Miller, and Miller gets it across the 50. I think that's going to be enough for a 1st down, and it will, as he was taken down by Jasir Taylor and Caleb Murphy. Pretty sure his first name's Caleb. But it's all right. 1st down Saints, and there's Kelvin Banks Jr. They're showcasing him. Let's see. Whew, that was a great block by Kelvin Banks. We want to see more of that. Our rookie left tackle out of Texas, man. 1st round pick. 1st and 10 of the Saints at the 50. It's going to be a play action. Spencer Rattler. He's going to throw it, and that ball is going to sail out of bounds. He got hit on the pass. I think he was trying to throw that to Brandon Cooks, but it was intended to Brandon Cooks. Deshaun Hand, I think, either hit him or made the coverage. Yeah, Spencer Rattler just had no time to throw that. Spencer Rattler even got trampled by his own offensive lineman. I'm surprised he didn't get hurt from that. All right, 9:40 to go in the first. It's 2nd and 10 for the Saints. We're not going to wood. That I don't jinx it. Saints have at the 50 on the 2nd and 10. It's going to be a handoff to Kendre Miller up the middle, and he maybe gets half a yard. Maybe. It's going to be 3rd down as Wax made the tackle again. Okay, Wax is doing a lot of stuff. All right, it's 3rd down for the Saints. Come on, Kellen. All right, it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the New Orleans Saints coming up. Standing on the Chargers logo. Chargers last season allowed 17.7 points per game, which was fewest in the NFL. 3rd and 10. Saints have at the 50. Spencer Rattler takes a snap. Throws. Quick throw. Caught by a wide open Juwan Johnson. Gets about 5-ish yards. 5 seconds. It's going to be 4th down. Let's see what the Saints decide to do. Do they go for it or kick a long field goal or punt? Let's see what they... Oh, there's a flag. Hold up. There's a flag on the play. See what the flag's on. It was a late flag, too, so... The ref is... Holding on the Saints. That's okay. I think they said that it's still going to be 3rd down, so I think they took the penalty. Yep, holding on Torricelli Simpkins. So that's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Let me see. Where's he at? Pens at guards. All right. Yeah, I mean, that was slight holding, I guess. All right, well, it's going to be 3rd down for the Saints again, but this time from their own 40. 3rd and 20. Rattler takes a snap. Spencer Rattler is going to move. He throws. The pass is caught by Brandon Cooks. I think he gets it to where the ball was at last time. It's going to be 4th down. So Brandon Cooks, that's his first catch back with the Saints. All right, good job, Brandon. You did good. It's 4th down. I think the offense is coming off. So, yep. 4th and 9, so the Saints are going to punt. So they got most of the yards back, but didn't matter. After the holding penalty. James Burnip, his career at Alabama, 43.9 yards per punt, 2nd most in Alabama history. Yep, and he's our new punter after we waived Matthew Hayball last week. 4th and 9, the punt is away. James Burnip. It's going to be fair. Oh, he fumbled it! It's a fumble! Saints got it! Let's go! He muffed the punt. He called for a fair catch and muffed it. Saints recover. Wow! Saints recover, man. Let's go. It's going to be Saints football. He muffed it. Naheem Miller-Hines muffs the punt. Whew. Saints got, who was that? Is that 82 or 20? I can't tell. I don't know. But Saints have it now. All right, 1st and 10 for the Saints at the Chargers 17. Saints have a 58% red zone offense last season, which was 11th in the NFL. All right, it's going to be a handoff to Kendrick Miller to the left side. Miller spins and gets it across the 10-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down for the Saints. All right. So it was Trey and Welch that recovered the fumble on the punt. So that's good. Come on. He's got a free possession. That was a good run by Kendrick Miller. I like to see that. All right, it's going to be, 2nd and 2 for the Saints. It's going to be another handoff to Kendrick Miller, and I think he got a 1st down and maybe 2 extra yards there. And Tony Jefferson made the tackle, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Saints. If they're going to spot the ball at the 5. All right. Let's see. 1st and goal for the New Orleans Saints. Let's see if they can punch it into the end zone. First and goal. Saints have it at the Chargers 5. All right. Number 13's in motion. Number 13. Well, they hand it off to number 13, and he just started stepped and probably lost a yard there. That's Velus Jones. Okay, I understand that. I understand why he lost a yard there. I hope. All right, let's see. Mixwagger says, "I hope Miller stay healthy. He looked good." Yeah, Miller looked good the opening drive, and that was also another good run there. So yeah, All right, so I gotta keep the numbers in mind. So Velus Jones is number 13, which is ironically the same jersey I'm wearing. It said this is a Michael Thomas jersey. All right, 2nd and goal for the Saints at the Chargers 6 after the 1-yard loss. Spencer Rattler drops back. He's moving. Rolls out, Rattler. He's going to run out of bounds. Maybe gets a yard. So he gets the yard back. It's going to be 3rd and goal for the Saints. Okay, 3rd and goal. Let's see if the Saints can, punch it in. All right. 3rd and goal for the New Orleans Saints. All right, Spencer Rattler. He's calling some. 3rd and goal. Saints have it inside the Chargers 6. Chargers last season 45% in the red zone on defense. Rattler play action. Spencer Rattler moves out. Rattler's gonna run, and he is, I think, gonna be a yard shy of the end zone. But I like that play from Rattler. I do like it, man. He was able to avoid the sack right there, so that's huge. 4th and goal. Just hear Taylor talk, man. If I'm the Saints, I'm going for it. And in fact, I am the Saints. Just not a coach there, but I should be. Man, it's 4th and goal at the 1. Let's see if your offense can get a yard. And they should get a yard. If you can't get a yard, you don't deserve to be in the NFL, to be honest with you. All right, let's see, man. Whew, if Rattler would have scored there, that would have been crazy. 4th and goal. All right, Saints going for it from the 1-yard line. Last season, we were 15 for 27. Hand off Kendrick Miller, and that was terrible. That was freaking terrible, dude. That's the play you call, Kellen Moore? Come on, man. I'm not gonna harp on his case too much. I'm not gonna overreact. It's just preseason, so it's still time to learn the play. So I'm not gonna blame anybody on that play just yet. But come on, Kellen Moore. We gotta do better in the regular season. I'm cut you a break since it's preseason, but in the regular season, gotta do better than that. All right. Our defense is gonna hit the field again. As Troy Dye, the one that made the tackle. All right. That drive, though, it wasn't really much of a drive. I still like some things from Rattler. I liked Kendrick Miller. The offensive line just, I would have not called that play if I was Kellen Moore on 4th and goal. I would have probably, did like a play action and did like, some curl routes or some in routes or something. But, come on, Kellen Moore, let's do better than that. All right, let's do better. All right, but anyways, Chargers ball. They're going to get at their own 4. But yeah, man, I like some things. Rattler's having a good game so far. Kendrick Miller's having a good game. Cedric, like Velus Jones is terrible. That's really all the preseason takeaways that I have so far. But let's see if the Saints defense can do some, do some good things. Because I think our defense is probably a big question mark right now. Can the defense get some stops? Can our defensive line be great again? It hasn't been great in like 3 years, but we'll see. I didn't like the call, neither did I. I didn't like it, But like I said, I'm not going to overreact. It's preseason, but I would have called a lot of things there, and that probably would have never even crossed my mind. So, if they would have did that, and it'd be like a play action type of style where Kendrick still goes inside, but you fake it to him. I could get behind that, but that's like All right, I think that's Doug Nussmeier that's talking to Rattler. Yep, that's Doug Nussmeier talking to Rattler. He's the Saints' new offensive coordinator. He's replacing Clint Kubiak, who became the offensive coordinator for the Seahawks. So let's see, man. He might be coaching his son next year. Who knows? All right, okay. 4:44 left in the first. So many foes. Spencer Rattler that drives though 3 for 4 for 40 yards. So like Rattler had a good drive. All right, let's see. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. They have the ball at their own 4-yard line. Heineke is standing in his own end zone. Number 42 in motion. All right, it's going to be a handoff up the middle to Kamani Vidal, and he gets like 4 yards there. Isaac Yiadom wraps up. It's going to be 2nd down with the Chargers. All right. I just want the Saints to be better in the red zone because, like, the last few years, most of the reason that we haven't been good is because we can't score in the red zone. 2nd and 6 for the Chargers at their own 12. No, that's their own 8. Taylor Heineke, that was a low snap. He takes it, though. He throws. Incomplete. Intended for Kamani Vidal. That pass was nowhere near Vidal. It's third down for the Chargers. Come on. All right. It's 3rd and 6. Let's see if the Saints defense can get a stop. All right. 3rd and 6 for the Chargers. Kellen Moore's looking over his play. Or is that State? I don't know. I think that's Moore, though. It's 3rd and 6. Chargers have at their own 8. Heineke's alone in shotgun. Taylor Heineke takes a snap. He throws, and the pass is tipped at the line. Falls down incomplete. Saints get a stop. It was intended for Keandre Lambert-Smith, but that was Jackson. He was able to bat that ball down, and this will be 4th down. Okay, so the Saints' backup defense is doing pretty well. For a second, I was like, ooh, he might pick that off, but, he didn't. But it's all right. 4th down, Chargers. Come on now. It's 4th and 6. 4:05 remaining in the first. J.K. Scott lining up to punt the ball from his own end zone. All right, the punt is away. Hopefully we don't muff the punt. Knocking on wood. All right, it's going to be returned by Dante Pettis. And he gets tackled at around the 36-yard line. Okay, solid punt by J.K. Scott. Saints offense going to take the field. Let's see who comes out. I think Rattler's still going to come out, but you never know. 3:35 left in the first quarter. Saints have the ball. It's still 0-0. Saints blew their opportunity of getting 7, but I said it is preseason, but this is more than a game still, and the Saints better win all the games. At least I hope they do. It's 1st and 10 for the New Orleans Saints. All right, let's see if Spencer Rattler or Tyler Shough, depending on who comes out this next drive, see what they can do. Come on, Saints. Let's go. All right. All right. Right. Okay. All right, I'm back. All right, anyways. All right, Saints. Let's see, man. We got the ball at our own 38. Hopefully we can score on this drive. Because our QB battle is taking place here. And right now I think Rattler is currently number 1 in the battle. But to be fair, we haven't seen Shough yet. Shough could do better, You never know. I'm only going off of what I see. Okay, well, apparently Geno Smith flipped. What? So Geno Smith flipped off fans? That's crazy. What, Seahawks fans? Because I was watching the highlights of the Seahawks Raiders earlier, and apparently the commentator said that Seahawks fans were chanting Geno's name, so it's crazy. All right, 1st and 10 for the Saints. All right, Tyler. Or no, that's Rattler. I don't know why I thought Shough was number 2 for a second. 1st and 10 for the Saints at their own 38. 3:55 left in the first. It's going to be a pitch to who's that? Is that Cam Akers? Who gets it across the 40-yard line? That is Cam Akers. That's tackled by Godtree and Wax. Picks about 3 yards there. 2nd down. Okay, Cam Akers. Keep doing that. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 7 for the Saints. All right, new kids on the block from Manning Family Children's LCMC Hope. Yep, Kelvin Banksman. All right, 2nd and 7 for the New Orleans Saints from their own 41. Spencer Rattler throws, and it's drops over the middle. Number 88. Who is that? It's going to be third down. Who's number 88? Kelvin Banks Jr. Last season in Texas, 515 pass block snaps and 1 sack allowed. Lombardi Award winner. That goes to top offensive line. That's good. 3rd and 7 for the Saints from their own 41. What happened? All right, I think they called a timeout. Yep, Chargers used their first timeout. All right. Chargers use up their first timeout. And while they do that, I'm going to see who number 88 is. It's number 88. No. Jack Stoll. Well, that explains why. 3rd and 7. Saints are 1 for 3 on 3rd down conversions today. 3rd and 7. Saints have it their own 41. Spencer Rattler takes a snap. Rattler looking, he throws. The pass is caught by Kevin Austin, but that's only like a gain of 2. Maybe more, but it's going to be 4th down. So I think the Saints are going to punt again, man. Come on, man. He was tackled by Bridges. It's going to be 4th down. Saints are going to have to punt. That's not good. It's 4th and 3. Saints have at their own 45. They're going to punt from there. James Burnip. The punt is away from James Burnip. Okay, he's looking like a good punt again. Fair caught at around the 16-yard line. And the Chargers get it back. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. James Burnip looks like he has potential to be our offensive zone. There's a flag. Please be like a legal block in the backer zone. What's the flag, ref? Another flag. All these flags are coming out late unless the broadcast. Like, I don't know if they're late flags or the broadcast, but like a lot of these are late because I didn't see it till like I don't know if it's because I keep looking away, but I kind of have to do that to see if anybody's talking in the chat. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm just going crazy or what. All right, what is the flag, ref? All right, I think he said there was no flag. So, all right, well, no foul. Chargers get at their own 16. Let's hope our defense can get another stop, man. And I won't be shocked if we see Shuck come out. I know a lot of Saints fans are probably gonna be wondering when that's gonna happen. But hey, Rattler's had a good game so far, man. You can't say he hasn't. There's not one play here where I think Rattler could have done anything different. I mean, the only 2 incomplete passes he threw, the first one was because he got blasted, so he had to throw it away because he got hit. And the second incomplete pass, Jack Stoll just had brick hands. So. I mean, Rattler's had a good game, man. So I think currently Rattler is the favorite to win this QB battle. He's definitely earned it for now. Like I said, we don't know when or what Tyler Shuck's gonna do, man. I just really need the season to start, man. I can't wait, dude. I wish I had a time machine, bro. That's how much I can't wait, man. But yeah, man. Come on, Saints, let's go. Preseason or not, Saints win. But yeah. Anyways, but yeah, Spencer Rattler so far is 4 for 6 for 44 yards. Cedric Wilson's leading the team in receiving with only 1 catch, but he got 21 yards. And Kamani Vidal is leading the run game for both teams with 3 carries for 16 yards. But hey, I've liked what I've seen from Kendra Miller. And I like, what I saw out of what was his name? I'm trying to think. Brian Brzee. Is Brian Brzee, I think, made the tackle. Brian Brzee is one of the starters that is playing today. So yeah, I don't know how long, or I don't know if he's still in the game, but All right, game's about to come back on. 2:28 left in the first. First and 10 for the Chargers at their own. Okay, so apparently they pushed the Chargers back. Chargers have it at their own 8-yard line now. So, okay, maybe the flag was on the Chargers. No fly zone. Saints allowed in last season 19 touchdown passes, which was fourth, 62 completion percentage, which was fifth, and an 84.8 passer rating, which was fifth. Yeah, I mean, hey, our defense at times looked like it was okay last season, and at times looked like we had the worst defense. I couldn't explain it. But yeah, all right, first and 10 for the Chargers, and I see the balls lined up on the 8-yard line, so I guess maybe they kept the flag. I don't know. The thing that come up, and I think, I was trying to lip read them, so because I have this game on mute and stuff, so because copyright reasons. All right, let's go. Come on. Why are we just standing here? Okay. They finally break the huddle. All right, first and 10 for the Chargers at their own 8. 2:28 to go in the first. Scott Madlock's in motion. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and the Saints make a big stuff. They stuff him. He maybe only got a yard, maybe, but it's going to be second down. That's Hassan Haskins on the run. Jonah Williams is in there to make the tackle. It's going to be second down for the Chargers. It's going to be second and 9 at the most. Yeah. Shoot, I don't even think he got that. He probably only got like half a yard, maybe. Whew. Strong guys, man. Strong guys. All right, it's going to be second and 10. So, yeah, he just got back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 from the 8-yard line. It's going to be a play action. Taylor Heinicke. He gets sacked! Safety! Safety! Let's go! Come on now. Saints get a safety. Are they going to put up? I'm not going to put up the 2 points until they actually give it to him. Because I don't want to do it and then the broadcast still has it 0-0. Hold on, guys. Just wait a minute. Because I'm gonna wait till it actually. Because I don't want to do it, and then turns out it's not a safety. So hold up. Let's go, man. That's still a great play. Let's see. They gave it to him. Who's that? Is that Christian Boyd? Yep, that's Christian Boyd. Christian Boyd, second season, 6'2", 320 pounds, out of Northern Iowa. I'm trying to wait to see if they gave him the safety, though. I did see the ref's hands, but refs be tripping sometimes. So. Good boy, second season, man. That's called great defense right there. All right, they did give it to him. Thank God. All right, let me just change this. Saints up 2-0 in the Chargers. Ironically, the Saints played the Chargers last season, where it was actually 2-0 to start because the Saints got a safety. That's funny. Let's go. Saints up 2-0 on the Chargers. Let's go. 1:47 to go in the first. We like that. Christian Boyd came in hot. Taylor Heinicke, man, gotta get rid of the ball, or don't actually. Actually, no, I kind of want you to not get rid of the ball. Yeah. Yep. Taylor Heinicke, he went to pump fake it, but he couldn't get the ball out in time, and then that's when Christian Boyd devoured him. Whew, that's why you're one of our former sons, Heinicke. Kellen Moore is talking to the ref, so I don't know why, but I don't think it's anything to do with the safety though. And if it is, it's not. They're not saying that they're reviewing it. Why is it under booth review? It's a clear safety. He was tackled in the end zone by rule. Safety. Make the hands, man. If this is anything other than a safety, you're wrong. I don't care. But what? First, we don't. What? Oh, nah, bro. First, we don't know what a catch is. Then, we don't know what a touchdown is. Now, we don't even know what a safety is. Bro, why did my phone just go? What in the world? That was a safety. Bro, hold up, y'all. Man, that's crazy. That was a clear safety. He's in the end zone. What else do you want? Whatever. 3rd and 17. Chargers have it at the goal line. Bro, that makes no sense. Can we get another safety? Taylor Heinicke takes a snap. Heinicke, he just dumps it off. It's caught. Number 28, Saints make the tackle. Yippee. Yeah. Bro, these referees suck, dude, in the NFL. Connor says 2-0 Saints. Well, it was. It's like, first, there's this drama. We don't know what a freaking catch is. Then we don't know what a touchdown is. Now we don't even know what a safety is. Like, what else do you want? What, you want us to... What, do you want Christian Boyd to just yank Taylor Heinicke into the freaking bleachers? Is that going to be the safety? Bruh, is that a safety? It's not a safety unless someone gets yanked out the dang stadium. They'll still find a way to not call that safety. All right, Dante Pettis returns the punt. Goes to the left side of the field. Good block by the Saints. And Pettis gets it to about the 39, man. That's, bro, I don't care if it's preseason or not. It's bullcrap, dude. 37 seconds left in the first. Pettis, I think, got it to the 39. 13th annual Saints 5K kickoff, Saturday, September 6th. More info, Saints. Okay. Presented by Hancock Whitney. Man, bro, that has me pissed off right now. I don't like that mess. I don't like that jump, dude. That's a safety. What else do you want? What, do you want us to freaking throw him out of bounds? Spencer Rattler, quick throw. It's caught by Jack Stoll, and he maybe got back to line scrimmage. Jack Stoll has not been looking good. He's probably on the list to get cut. So he's second down with the Saints. But to be fair, we don't have any tight ends other than Juwan Johnson. But, because Foster was hurt and stuff. So Taysom, if you want to call him tight end, he's also hurt. 2nd and 9 for the Saints. That was Tony Jefferson making the tackle. Gosh, dude. All right, clock's going to wind down. That's the end of the first quarter. Should be 2-0 Saints, but we don't know what a safety is. In fact, I'm about to look that up right now, bro. Hold up. While we're on commercial break. Hold on. While we are on commercial break, I want to look up what a safety is. Because now I'm confused. What, did they change that rule? Hold up, Bert. Hold up. What is a safety in the NFL? What is it? Tell me. In American football, a safety is a scoring play that awards 2 points to the defensive team. You sure about that? What, is it 4 points now? Because apparently we don't know what a safety is. It occurs when the offensive team is tackled or forced out of bounds in their own end zone, or when they commit a foul in their own end zone. The result in the ball being turned over to the opposing team, who then kicks off from their own 20-yard line. So in here it says is tackled or forced out of bounds, but tackled in their own end zone. Which Taylor Heinicke was. Just preseason, Mikey. Nah, bunk that, bro. Nah, that's a safety, man. You ain't gonna cheat. Nah, you ain't gonna do the cheat, bro. I don't care if it's preseason or not, man. You give us a safety. Nah, man, that was a safety, bro. I don't care, dude. I don't care. I never cared, bro. That's a safety. Bunk that, bro. You can't just choose when to give someone a safety or not. First, we don't know what a catch is. Then we don't even know what a fumble is. We don't know what an interception is. We don't know what a touchdown is, bro. Now we don't know what a safety is. Gosh, it's insane, dude. No, man, that was a freaking safety. I don't, man. Look, bro, I'm probably gonna be talking about that till the game comes on, bro. Safe. You can say whatever you want, but that was a safety. He was in the end zone. How is that not a safety? You don't even know what a safety is now. That's crazy. So freaking crazy. All right, whatever. All right, Rattler's still in the game to start the second quarter. Let's see how this. Second and 9 from the Saints inside our own 39. Rattler takes a snap. Chargers bring in heat, and he fumbles the football. And Chargers have it. Who's number 77? Is that Penning? No, Penning's number 70. Who's 77? Dylan Reduns. Dylan Reduns, I'm going to say this nice as possible. Get off the team. First and 10 is a pitch, and the Chargers get like 6 yards. Dylan Reduns, you're cut, buddy. All right, well, Trey Lance is in the game now. Second down for the Chargers. Second and 5. Chargers have it the Saints 28. It's going to be a play action. Trey Lance throws, and it's dropped by number 86 of the Chargers. It's going to be incomplete. I went to Tampa. Todd, what is a Tampa Todd? Okay. It's third down. What is that? Is that a touchdown? Even though he's nowhere near the end zone and didn't even catch the ball? Don't know what a freaking safety is, man. That was, I think, Madsen. What was his name? Third and 5 for the Chargers at the Saints 28. Saints look like they're bringing pressure. It's going to be a handoff, and the Saints got him. It's going to be fourth down. Yippee. All right. That was Kamani Vidal on the run. I think Vernon Brofton helped make the tackle. He wasn't there. Fourth and 3. Are they kicking the field goal? Please. Yeah, I think they're kicking it. All right, that's good. At least. All right, Cameron Dicker last season, 39 for 42, and as long as it was a 59-yarder. He did miss a. Am I mad at the players of the ref? I'm mad at the ref, dude. That was a blatant safety. 43-yard kick. Kick is up. I thought he was about to miss that, but no, he just snuck it in. Chargers up 3-0. Like, what are you talking about? The safety? I'm mad at the ref for the safety. But if you're talking about like the fumble, I'm mad at Dylan Reduns, man. He got Spencer Rattler beat up there. And now everybody's gonna be on the internet. Spencer Rattler. How could you make him the starter when he fumbled the ball? Like, what did you want him to do? Freaking be a freaking Superman? Well, you want him to fight the players? Yeah, I'm just mad at everything right now, bro. It's crazy, man. How we don't even know what a safety is. We are over 100 years in the NFL, over 100 seasons, and we still don't know what these basic stuff is. Like, how are you going to review the play, first of all, and second of all, how is that not a safety? We're in a whole different quarter, and that's all I can think about right now. Just insane, man. Whatever. Chargers up 3-0. Let's see if the Saints can score on this drive. Just like why, man? Why did it have? Why did that have to happen, man? All right, bro. Come on, man. It's 3-0. Should be 2-0. At the bare minimum, 3-2. Should really be 9-3 if we freaking got the touchdown. All right, bro. Come on, man. These commercials are pissing me off. Like whoever created commercials, bro. Like why? Why? Like I understand you want to I understand you want to like get exposure for your products, but you could have made flyers or something. All right, 13:30 left in the second. Chargers gonna kick it away. Velus Jones is no. Why is Velus Jones? He's about to fumble the ball, ain't he? Knocking on wood, he does not fumble the ball. Velus Jones, this is your one opportunity to return this kick. I swear, if you fumble the ball, better not see on this field. If y'all know, you know. Kick is away. Okay, it's not even going to him. We return to Kendrick Miller from the 5. He gets it out, Kendrick Miller. Okay, Kendrick Miller's fast. He gets it across the 40-yard line. Okay, Miller. Blazing down that field. All right, Saints get it past the 40-yard line. At least Velus Jones didn't get it. That's nice. Bro, I still have PTSD. Velus Jones didn't fumble the ball with the Saints, but he's fumbled at least 3 times that I saw. All right, 13:24 left in the second. It's going to be 1st and 10 of the Saints. All right, Spencer Rattler's still in there. So, Spencer Rattler so far 5 for 7, 45 passing yards, 11 rushing yards, but a fumble lost. Saints have it their own 40. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Cam Akers. Gets a couple yards there. It's going to be 2nd down with the Saints. All right. 2nd and 8 for the Saints. It's going to be a handoff up the middle again, and that's it gets maybe 2 yards maybe. But it's going to be 3rd down now. Hinton made the tackle. It's 3rd down. It's 3rd and 7. Come on, Kellen. You got to dial something up on 3rd down. This is a play where I'm going to analyze what you do here. It's 3rd and 7, man. Got to throw it to the 6. Don't call no Clint Kubiak or Pete Carmichael bull crap. Let's see. All right. 3rd and 7 for the Saints. Saints have it their own 43 or 44 or whatever. Spencer Rattler takes a snap. Flag, I think. Or was it a timeout? All right. The Chargers call their 2nd timeout. Or no, the Saints called their 1st. I don't know. He pointed this way, so I thought it was Chargers. All right, but no, the Saints call their 1st timeout. Okay, let's, all right. All right, it's 3rd and 7. With 11:58 left in the half. All right. Let's see. Running back depth chart. You got Alvin Kamara, Kendrick Miller, Devin Neal, Cam Akers, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Velus Jones Jr., Marcus Jones. Yeah. Devin Neal unfortunately isn't playing, which sucks. I was so excited, but can't play if you're injured. Well, technically, no, never mind. 3rd and 7. Riley's going back out there. Third and 7. Saints have it at their own 44. Spencer Rattler takes the snap. Rattler looking. He's going to run. Rattler picks up the first down and gets some more yards. There we go, Rattler. I like that right there. We need some mobility on this team. Malga made the tackle, but it's going to be first down to the Saints. Okay, Spencer Rattler. I like that. That was good offensive line play. Fine. All right, first and 10 with the Saints. Saints have it at the Chargers 45. Velus Jones in motion. Spencer Rattler throws, caught by Velus Jones, and Velus Jones gets walloped by number 40. It's going to be second down. He gets bulldozed by Kendall Williamson. All right, second and 14 for the Saints. Can we never give the ball to Velus Jones again in our lives? All right, second and 14. Cam Akers is in the backfield. Second and 14. Let's see what happens here. Saints have it at the Chargers 49. Spencer Rattler drops back. He throws, and the pass is caught by Bub Means. That was a great grab by Bub Means. It's going to be third down, but that was a great grab. It's going to be 3rd and 2 as R.J. Mickens and Bridges made the tackle. All right, it's 3rd and 2. Bub Means gets us close to a first down. That was Spencer Rattler threading the needle right there. 3rd and 2 for the Saints. Saints have it the Chargers 37. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. I think he got it. It's first down. Yes, sir. Pretty positive he got that. Cam Akers picks up the first down. Johnson makes the tackle on the Chargers side of things. Apparently Keenan Allen gave his thoughts on something, but I don't really care. 1st and 10 for the Saints, man. We're driving. Let's keep it going. Aaron Summers is reporting. That's nice. Come on, we got to prove all the doubters wrong this season. 1st and 10. Saints have it at the Chargers 34. It's going to be another handoff. I think they blew that play dead. Yeah, they threw a flag. False start on the Saints. Yeah, because that's what you want to see. False start on Easton Kitty. So that's going to be what, 1st and 15 now? It's like, why? Most scrimmage yards, single team since 2017. Alvin Kamara is number 1. Spencer Rattler, pump fakes, and he maybe gets it to the 40. I don't know where he took the snap from. But, okay, so apparently got sacked. So it's going to be second down. Dang it. Do. Okay, Connor. 2nd and 16. Alvin Kamara, 6,779 rushing yards, most in franchise history. 4,762 receiving yards and 86 total touchdowns, most in team history. 2nd and 16. Saints have it at the Chargers 40. It's going to be a play action. Spencer Rattler. He's going to throw, and it's dropped by Bub Means on the sideline. He drops it. There's another flag. What is it? What's the flag? Please be on the Chargers. Like roughing pass or something. It's going to be a legal formation. Why? Just why? Illegal formation, Dylan Redunds. Dylan Redunds better not make this team. He better not. Make this team if you want to, bro. It's 3rd and 16 now. Rattler throws. Dropped by Pettis. 4th down. Pettis dropped it, and then the Chargers guy dropped it, and now it's 4th down. James Burnett line up the punt. 16, punt is away. Very good kick again. Fair caught by the Chargers around the 16-yard line. Oh my God, dude. 8:02 left in the half. It's gonna be Chargers football. It's like why, bruh? There's some things in life that are just or not understandable, I should say. Like pourquoi? Like the amount of flags that have already been thrown. Like I understand it's preseason and you're just getting jitters out, but nah, you gotta leave the jitters out in college or something because like Dylan Redunz is playing terrible. Velus Jones is playing terribly. Jack Stoll, not good. It's like there's some guys that I already got on my list to be cut. Bruh, it just makes no sense, man. Timothy Hayes, what is that? What's a Timothy Hayes? Anyways, see if our defense can get another stop. Shoot, man. That was all unnecessary, man. Ain't nobody touching. Is Rather still in? He was the last drive, so we're gonna see if he continues to be in. We will see Tyler Shuck at some point in the game. I just don't know when. 1st and 10 for the Chargers from their own 15. 8:02 left in the half. All right, Taylor Heineke. Or no, that's not Heineke. That's Trey Lance. He throws. Pass is caught by Gadsden. Saints wrap up. It's going to be 2nd down. That was Nafai Sewell on the tackle. 2nd and 2 for the Chargers. Come on, man. Is that Danny Stutzman? 2nd and 2 for the Chargers. All right, it's going to be a handoff up the middle. He breaks out of a tackle, and he gets the 1st down. That sucks. Will the Saints make the playoffs this year? Yes, they will. Naeem Miller-Hines picks up a Chargers 1st down. So confusing. First and 10 for the Chargers. Chargers have it there on 32. Under center, it's going to be a play action. Trey Lance is going to roll out. He's going to run out of bounds. I'm not sure if he, did anything there. 2nd down, that's all I know, to be honest with you. Nah, let's see, 2nd down. No, they're going to rule it a sack. Jonathan Bullard pushed him out of bounds. So that counts as a sack for him. It's going to be second down to the Chargers. Let's go, Saints defense. Come on. Let's bring back the Dome Patrol. All right, second and 11. Chargers have it their own 30. Trey Lance. He fumbles the snap. I think Trey Lance fell back on it though. So it's gonna be third down for the Chargers. But okay. Yeah, Trey Lance just fumbled the snap. He unfortunately fell right back on it though. So yeah, it's third down for the Chargers. 3rd and 15. Intercepted by Jake Layden. Who is Jake Layden? I mean, hey, I hope you're right that Saints get an interception. I just don't know who Jake Layden is. 3rd and 15 for the Chargers. All right, Trey Lance takes the snap. He is gonna break out of a sack. He's gonna throw, and the pass incomplete. I think, yeah. Intended for, I think that was Trey Harris that was throwing it to. Are you just trying to say intercepted by Jake Gainer? I mean, yeah. Defensive pack, airport. Okay. It's 4th and 15. What's the flag? Please say it's like grounding or something. What is the flag, ref? And why are all these flags always coming out so late? What is it? Grounding? Offensive hold? Nope. Face mask on the accent. Bro, stop! Rico Payton, what are... I can't stand this team. Is that real? What's real? I don't know. 1st and 10 for the Chargers at their own 42. That is bull crap, man. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Takes up like 4 yards. Okay, 2nd down. Jordan Howard made the tackle. 2nd and 5 for the Chargers. Wait, being a Saints fan? I mean, I am a Saints fan. So. 2nd and 5 for the Chargers. Chargers have it at their own 46. It's going to be a handoff to the right. And we trip them shy of the 50, so it's going to be, I think, 3rd down for the Chargers. Rico Payton makes the tackle, so he redeemed himself, kind of. Brandon Staley career timeline, outside linebackers, Coach Bears, Broncos, Rams, Chargers, 49ers, Saints. Games he's winning too. Third and 2 for the Chargers. Chargers have 3rd and 2 at the 50. Trey Lance takes the snap. Lance is going to throw, and it's caught. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? How does he even do that? 1st down. The 5 stool. Where are you going? Just teams. Like, yeah. Jay says dog shit. Yeah. 1st and 10 of the Chargers. It's going to be a handoff. Good tackle. Fine. Hugo Amadi's there. Yeah, I mean, this team is like, we have some players that are doing good, but a lot of more players doing bad. Like, Rather's having a good game, but other than that, like, Kendrick Miller's been solid, but other than that, it's like, bro, what are you doing at that point? 2nd and 14 now, after that run. Hugo Amadi makes the tackle. Oh, no, Timothy has, I still don't know what that means. All right, 2nd and 14. Trey Lance throws. It's caught short by number 86. It's going to be 3rd down for the Chargers. Come on, Saints. Do better. 3rd and 7. Please, please, please. 3rd and 7 for the Chargers. Chargers have it the Saints 36. Trey Lance takes a snap on 3rd and 7. Lance is going to run. And he picks up the first down. Are you kidding me? Jack Perry is fired on the spot. I still don't know what that means. Why is Trey Lance running on us? Can y'all do anything right? Anything. Y'all are acting like your jobs aren't on the line. I wish we could just cut everybody and start from scratch. We would probably be better that way. It's insane, man. Alright, guys, hold on. Be right back. Alright, I'm back, and Trey Lance is just the best quarterback of all time, apparently. Bro, why can't we tackle Trey Lance? What is so hard about tackling Trey Lance? Man, he literally won't tackle this guy. He literally can't get tackled. He literally can't get freaking tackled, bro. Ah! Dang! 1st and 10 for the Chargers. At the 5-yard line. Hands off. He hands it off. Finally, the Saints actually make the tackle. Finally. 2nd down. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Gotta do better. Second down, forward. I'll be right back. The Saints called the second time out. I'm back. Second and goal. Trey Lance throws. Incomplete. Good defense. Intended for Trey Harris. I'm back. Okay. That was good defense. I think that's Rico Payton, man. Let's go. Third and goal. Come on. Let's keep it going. Third and goal. Rico Payton and Ugo Amadi were the closest guy. To Trey Harris, the first thing. Let's go. Come on. Third and goal. We need one more stop. At least one more stop, please. Third and goal. Chargers have it at the Saints 5-yard line. Trey Lance runs into the end zone. I hate this damn defense with a passion. Chargers touchdown because Trey Lance literally won't get tackled. Why is he doing all the running today? Last week against the Lions, he literally ran the ball 0 times. But now that he's playing against the Saints, he has to run the ball every freaking play now. Come on, man. I'm trying to win, bro. These guys hate winning. Pissing me off. Why are we sending 3 guys against Trey freaking Lance? So apparently the best quarterback of all time, apparently. Kick is up. It's good, bro. Lord have mercy. What is it now, ref? What are you talking? Why are you talking? And it's a flag. It has to be a flag. Can y'all just take the day off or something? What's the flag, bro? Illegal formation. Illegal formation. And now they're going to go for 2. They literally won't do anything right. It's insane. I don't care if it's preseason or not. Now they're going for 2, bro. Why? Why can't we even line up right? I'm trying to win, and these guys, they don't care about winning. They don't even care if they make the team or not. Chargers now going for 2 from the 1-yard line since it's illegal formation. Soon to be a handoff. Yay! The Saints stopped the 2-point try, but Saints suck. You shut your mouth, Connor. Only I can say the Saints suck if they do. Nobody else. All right, good defense though. Come on. 1:38 left in the half. Saints at least got the 2-point conversion stop. So, Gary, no, I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying, man. Only I get to say the Saints suck or not. That's a Who Dat Nation thing. All right, at least the Saints defense was able to get the stop on the 2-point conversion. At least. Let's see if they can get points before the half. I get to say it too. No, you don't. Nope. Nope. That's like if you were to mess around with your brother saying, "Hey man, you need to get a job with your messy self," but then you let somebody else say it and you want to fight that dude. No, man. No, only I get to. What? Yeah. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Alright. I'm a busy this Saturday. Shut up. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. I was just doing something. Christian Boy, 2 times, 1 sec. Alright, let's work. Christian Boy. Okay. Alright. Let's see what we do. 9-0. Kick is away. Did he just whatever? He took the knee in the end zone. He muffed it, but he took the knee. Rico Payne. Alright, Spencer Rattler. 7. Alright, so Rattler's out the game. So Tyler Shuck's in now, I think. Because Rattler's on the sideline. Alright. Where are you going? I have to go get copies made off the Depot. Alright. Alright. I asked Brooklyn to start dinner. Alright, Tyler Shuck's in the game now. Let's see what he does. 2nd round pick, 40th overall. Did Junior leave? Yes, he left. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, bye. 1st and 10. Saints have it down 35. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck throws. It's caught by Kevin Austin Jr. Gets like 9 yards, I think. Responder. Right. 2nd down. I think someone hurt. Yeah, Leonard's hurt for the Chargers. Alright. 2nd and 1. 126 left in the half. Tyler Shuck. Playing now. Alright. Dean Leonard's injured. Alright, on the Chargers side. Hope he gets better. This is his 4th season. 126 left in the half. 2nd and 1 for the Saints. Anyways. Come on. 2nd and 1. 126 left in the first half. New Orleans Saints. Let's see. Let's see what Shuck does. 2nd and 1. Saints have it at their own 44. Tyler Shuck. He's going to throw, and it's overthrown. He overthrows Kevin Austin. Pass is incomplete. 3rd and 1. That would have probably even been a touchdown, to be honest. Ooh, Kevin Austin had him beat. If he catches that, that might be a touchdown. Just might, but he slightly overthrew him. 3rd and 1. Saints have it at their own 44. He jumped off sides. Okay, yeah, you better throw the flag. It better be offsides too. Who's the flag? Let's go. Alright, fine. Offsides on the Chargers. So that's a first down. We got an automatic first down. That's good. Alright, so it's neutral zone infraction on Kylan Guytree. I think this is his name. First down. Let's go. Alright, 1st and 10 for the Saints. 1:20 left in the half. Tyler Shock takes a snap. Quick throw. It's caught by Kevin Austin Jr. Alright, I think it's going to be a first down. Alright, Tyler Shock takes a snap. Shock gets out of pressure. He's going to have to throw it away in the direction of number 82. It's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Saints. With 59 seconds left in the half. .59 seconds left in the half. 2nd and 10 for the Saints. Saints have it at the Chargers 39. High snap. Shuck throws. Caught by Cedric Wilson. Wilson breaks a tackle. Gets it across the 30. It's going to be a first down for the Saints. Let's keep it going. 1st and 10. Saints have it at the Chargers 28. Tyler Shuck is going to throw, and it is caught. Who's that? Is that Cedric Wilson? Oh, no, never mind. He dropped it, so it doesn't matter. Just dropped it. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Saints. Oh, that's not fun. Saints call their final timeout. At least I think he dropped it. No. Saints call their final timeout. Let's see. Marshall. First half stats, and then what's going on next. All right. Let's. All right, so he didn't drop it. Okay. It's 2nd and 5. Second and 5. Saints have it at the Chargers 23. Ish. Shuck takes a snap. Tyler Shuck throws. Caught by Cam Akers as he gets hit out of bounds. I think he caught it, though. I think it's going to be 3rd and short, though. It's 3rd down, I think. .28 seconds with no timeouts. All right, so they call it 1st and 10. Tyler Shuck, quick throw, caught by number 82. It's going to be 2nd down. Gotta hurry. Gotta spike it. Clock's running. All right, Tyler Shuck spikes it with 14 seconds. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Saints coming up. 14 seconds left. We're probably going to have time for maybe 1 or 2 more plays depending on what happens on 3rd and 5 because obviously if you don't get here, you kick the field goal. But depending on what happens here, we have time for maybe 2 plays. 3rd and 5 for the New Orleans Saints. 14 seconds left in the half. Gotta be smart here. Gotta be smart. Saints are 3 for 7 on 3rd downs today. Saints have it. The Chargers 13. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Has a clean pocket. Shuck is just going to throw it up and out of bounds. Okay, it's 4th down with 8 seconds left. So that's going to leave time for the field goal team to come out. Which was I'm so glad that ball got out because he was so close from taking a sack, which would have been bad. 8 seconds left in the half. 4th and 5. Blake Groupie's coming out with 8 seconds to go. All right, come on, Groupie. It's a 31-yard field goal attempt on 4th and 5. Kick is up, right down the middle. Saints are able to end that drive with points at least, as it's now 9-3 with 5 seconds left in the half. That's good at least. Good stuff. 9-3, let's go. With 5 seconds to go in the half. All right, Genesis. All right, Jerry says I'll take 3. Yeah, I'll take 3. It's points. It really should be 9-5. But, that's a different story. Genesis, are you okay, bro? But yeah, I'll take 3 points as well. Going to half, we get the ball to start the second half. Let's see how. I'm assuming Chuck is going to come out to start the second half as well. Unless they, I think it's most likely going to be Chuck to enter the second half. So yeah, let's go to half and let's see what happens. All right, well the kick is away. It's going to be returned by the Chargers to end the half. This play is going to end it. 9 Miller Hines is a flag. So hold up, the first half is not done just yet. But I'm just gonna put halftime so I don't have to wait. And never mind. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. Cause why would I do that? Okay, I think I missed it. All right, well it's halftime now anyway. All right, so it's time for halftime. Chargers up 9-3 going into the half. It could be a lot worse. Also, could be a lot better though. But I'll take it, man. Hold up. All right, halftime 9-3. All right, let's check out some of the stats. It's not the first half I would have wanted, but it's the first half that happened. Let's see. So on the Saints side of things, Spencer Rattler had a good first half, 7 for 11, 53 yards. Tyler Shuck had a good first half when he got in, 5 for 8, 42 yards. Rattler was actually our leading rusher with 3 carries for 22 yards. Let's see. We had Kendra Miller, who had a solid game. Yeah, Kendra Miller, when he played, actually had probably a great game. Yeah, well, not great, but 6 carries for 15 yards, 2.5 yards a carry. Cam Akers didn't really do that much. 4 carries for 9 yards, and Velus Jones is terrible with 1 carry for -1 yards. Receiving wise, Cedric Wilson definitely had the best first half of the receivers, getting 3 catches for 37 yards. Kevin Austin Jr. had a couple good catches to end the half, getting 3 catches for 25 yards. Bub Means had that 1 grab for 12 yards. Brandon Cooks, 1 reception, 10 yards. Kendra Miller, 1 reception for 9 yards. Trayton Welch, 1 reception for 5 yards. And then we had Velus Jones Jr. get 1 reception for -4 yards. Yeah, Spencer Rattler unfortunately fumbled the ball 1 time and he lost it. But Trey Welch did recover a fumble, so that's something. On defense, Fadil Diggs, 3 total tackles, 2 solo, 1 sack, and 1 tackle for loss. Danny Stutzman having a solid game, 3 total, 2 solo. Isaac Yadam had a great first half, 3 total tackles, 1 solo, and 1 pass defended. Ugo Amadi had a pretty solid first half as well, 2 tackles, 2 solo, 1 TFL, and 1 QB hit. Nafai Sewell, 2 total tackles, 2 solo tackles. Quincy Riley had 2 total tackles and 2 solo. Connor says he's back. Okay, hello Connor, how you doing? Or welcome back, I should say. All right, Colin Saunders only had 2 total tackles. Christian Boyd should have had a safety, but Christian Boyd had 1 total tackle, 1 solo tackle, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss, and 1 QB hit. Also should have had a safety. Jonah Williams, 1 total tackle, 1 solo tackle. Julian Blackman, 1 total tackle, and 1 solo tackle. DeMarco Jackson, 1 total tackle, 1 solo tackle, and 1 pass defended. Jordan Howden, 1 total tackle, 1 solo tackle. Isaiah Stallbird had 1 total tackle, 1 solo tackle. Vernon Brofton, 1 total tackle and 1 solo tackle. And we had Brian Brzee in the first quarter get 1 total tackle. We didn't have any interceptions. When it came to the kick return game, Kendra Miller had 1 return for 36 yards, a return, longest being 36. We had, and for punt returns, Dante Pettis had 2 returns for 8 yards, 4 yards a return, and his longest was 6 yards. Kicking the ball, Blake Groupie was 1 for 1, 100%, with his longest being the 31-yard field goal in the half and scoring those 3 points. And then punting, we had James Burnip have 2 punts for 63 yards, 31.5 yards a punt, 2 inside the 20, his longest punt being a 38-yard punt. He definitely had a great game when it came to punting. Kai Kroger, who's the newest punter on the team, had 1 punt for 39 yards a punt, 1 inside the 20, and his longest being a 39-yard punt. So, yeah, the Charger side of things. Chargers. Trey Lance was 3 for 5, 26 yards, 5.2 yards a pass. Got sacked 1 time for 1 yard and a 73.8 quarterback rating. Taylor Heineke was awful when he played for the Chargers. He was only 1 for 5, 8 yards, 1.6 yards a pass. He got sacked 1 time for 7 yards and 39.6 QB rating. Running the ball, though, was Trey Lance's specialty, having 4 carries for 36 yards, 9 yards a carry, and a touchdown. Longest run being 17 yards. Kamani Vidal, 4 carries, 18 yards, 4.5 yards a carry, and his longest run being a 9-yard gain. Naeem Miller-Hines, 3 carries, 14 yards, 4.7 yards a carry, and 9 being his longest. Hassan Haskins, 2 carries, 5 yards, 2.5 yards a carry, and 5 being his longest. Raheem Sanders, 3 carries, 4 yards, 1.3 yards a carry, and 5 being his longest. Receiving, Oronde Gadsden II, 2 receptions for 15 yards, 7.5 yards a catch, 8 being his longest, and getting 3 targets. Raheem Sanders, 1 reception for 11 yards a catch, longest reception being 11 yards, and 1 target. Hassan Haskins, 1 reception for 8 yards to catch, 8 being his longest, and 1 target. So, they've only had 3 guys catch passes. Fumbles, Naeem Miller-Hines fumbled the ball 1 time and lost it. Trey Lance fumbled the ball 1 time but recovered it. And Justin Abogi recovered 1 fumble. And their defense, R.J. Mickens, 5 total tackles, 2 solo, 1 tackle for loss. Caleb Murphy, 4 total tackles, 3 solo, 2 sacks, 2 tackles for loss, and 2 QB hits. He's definitely had a great first half. Amani Johnson, 4 total tackles, 3 solo tackles. Jasir Taylor, 4 total, 2 solo. Marlo Wax had 3 total, 3 solo. Trickweeze Bridges, 3 total, 2 solo. Tremont Morris Brash, 3 total. Tony Jefferson had 2 total, 2 solo, 1 sack. Kendall Williamson, 2 total, 2 solo, and 1 tackle for loss. Kanai Magua, 2 total, 2 solo. Tareeb Still had 2 total, 2 solo. Christopher Hinton, 2 total, 1 solo. Jamari Caldwell, 2 total. Naquan Jones, 1 total, 1 solo. Scott Matlock, 1 total, 1 solo, and 1 tackle for loss. Eric Rogers, 1 total, 1 solo. Troy Dye, 1 total. Kylan Godfrey, 1 total. And Deshaun Hand getting 1 quarterback hit. They had no interceptions, but in kick returns, Naeem Miller-Hines, 2 returns for 54 yards, 27 yards a return, and his longest being a 33-yarder. And for punt returns, Naeem Miller-Hines, 1 return. Kicking, Cameron Dicker was 1 for 1, 100%, his longest being the 44-yard field goal, getting 3 points. And J.K. Scott, when it comes to punting, had 3 punts for 147 yards, 49 yards a punt, and 1 inside the 20, 58 being his longest punt. So that's most of the stuff that has happened in the first half. Let's see if we go over team stats. Hold on. All right, team stats. Let me see. All right. Hold up. I'm trying to do this real quick. All right, Saints Chargers. Hold up. All right, now if we go over the team stats, Saints getting 132 total yards, 87 passing, 45 rushing, 3.6 yards per play, 8 first downs, 3 for 8 on third downs, 0 for 1 on fourth downs, and that fourth down that we didn't get was really huge. All right, Connor says he's back. Okay, Connor, welcome back again. All right, 37 total plays for the Saints, as they allowed 3 sacks and they had 3 punts, 5 penalties for 36 yards, 1 fumble loss, and they had the ball for 16:59 of the first half. Chargers, on the other hand, they picked up 103 total yards, 26 passing, 77 rushing. Connor says, "All do, I'm back." Okay, that's nice. Chargers averaged 3.7 yards per play, 7 first downs, 3 for 7 on third downs. They ran 28 total plays, 2 sacks allowed, 3 punts, 3 penalties for 18 yards. They lost 1 fumble, and they had the ball for 13:01. So yeah, that's most of the stuff going on in the first half. Spencer Rattler being your leading passer, Spencer Rattler being your leading rusher, and Cedric Wilson being your leading receiver for the Saints. All right, I'm back. Good to know, Connor. And the Chargers side of things, Trey Lance is their leading passer and leading rusher, as long as Rattler being leading passer and rusher for the Saints, and Oronde Gadsden II being their leading receiver. And if we look at the scoring summary, the Chargers, Cameron Dicker hit the 44-yard field goal in the second quarter with 13:30 left to give the Chargers their first 3 points. And then with 1:38 left in the second, Trey Lance scored a 5-yard touchdown run with Raheem Sanders' 2-point conversion being no good. And I'm back. Okay, Connor. So then that made it 9-0, but then Blake Groupie hit a 31-yard field goal with 5 seconds left to make it 9-3. So it's out of SoFi Stadium. Yeah. Rattler's had a good game, but someone says, why did the Saints kick a field goal? Go for the tutty, get your fans hype, even if you don't get it. I understand that, but you gotta understand too, man. I still want to win, so gotta play smart too. But yeah, I mean, the Saints. Look, all we gotta do is just get on the right foot, and I think we'll be all right. Like Shuck being 5 for 8, and if you take out Tyler Shuck's throwaway and spike, he was 5 for 6 for 42 yards in that 2-minute drill. So Shuck, he did all right, for the limited time he played, and I like it, man. Decent start for Tyler Shuck. So yeah, you can't complain with them getting that short field goal. But the Saints are on the board now, so all we can do is rest and go to the second half with positive mindsets. Let me see if there's anything else going on in the NFL that I'm missing. While we're still on commercial break, let me just see if there's anything going on in the NFL. Like news or whatnot. Oh yeah, last night, man, Cam Little freaking hit an NFL record 70-yard field goal. Unfortunately, it doesn't count since it was in the preseason. I would count it. I would count records even in the preseason and playoffs. You can't just go by one part of the season, but it's all right, I guess. But yeah, man, Cam Little, man, hitting a 70-yard field goal. That was wild. CeeDee Lamb got hit by an official during the Cowboys game. That was crazy. Officials being officials. Shedeur Sanders, let's see, he made his NFL debut for the Cleveland Browns. Played pretty good. Deion Sanders and LeBron James hyping him up and stuff. So, yeah. Shiloh Sanders made his NFL debut for the Bucks. I don't know how he did. But, yeah. And Travis Hunter played both offense and defense in the Jaguars game. So that's nice. Tom Brady has his own statue. Josh Johnson is now played for a record number of NFL teams. Jack Taylor did pretty good too. Who is Jack Taylor? Okay. But yeah, Bears opened the Ben Johnson era with the tie, so that's nice. All right. We're going to the second half now. Chargers lead 9-3 entering the second half. All right, Saints do get the ball to start the second half. Josh Johnson is commander. He is. All right. Let's go. Kick is away as we returned by the Saints to start the second half. Spin move. Okay, I like what I see. All right. Time for the second half. Let's get this thing rolling. All right. It's Tyler Shuck's coming onto the field. Come on, man. University of Oregon. Yep. Tyler Shuck and Justin Herbert were teammates at one point. It's crazy. And then Shuck went to Louisville after his, and then before Louisville, I think he went to Texas Tech as well. So, and now he's with the Saints. Oh yeah. Josh Johnson's a comedian. Okay. Yes. All right. 1st and 10. It was a handoff to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Didn't really get much on that run. Second down. Tyler Shuck, 12 starts at Louisville last season, 63%, 3,195 yards, 23 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and was the AP Comeback Player of the Year for college. That's nice. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Saints. Saints have it at their own 28. Jack Stoll's in motion. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck throws. It's caught by Jack Stoll. Gets maybe 2 yards, though. It's going to be 3rd down. Not much there. All right. Just 3rd down for the Saints. 3rd and 9. Oh, no, that was Jack Stoll. That was Train Welch. I don't know why I thought that was Jack Stoll. I don't know. 3rd and 9 for the Saints. Let's go. Come on. 3rd and 9. Saints have it at their own 29. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck, he's going to escape pressure, then get sacked. 4th down. Is this Saints Chargers game AI? I mean, this is. All right. Wax gets the sack. It's going to be 4th and 12 for the Saints. And we open the second half with a punt, as we're going to probably have to punt it from our own 26. I mean, I feel like there could have been a way that Shuck could have probably ran for 1st down, but, 4th and 12. All right. Cade Kroger's out there to punt. Try to read the name. He actually has Tyrann Mathieu's old number. All right. Punt is away. That is, let's see. Fair catch. Did he muff it? I think he did, but I think the Chargers fell back on it. With 12:52 left in 3rd, I think they did. So I think he muffed it again, but yeah. Is this game happening? Yes. Miller Hines, man, he's gonna get cut, bro, if he keeps doing this. Yeah, he muffed it, but unfortunately, the Chargers got it. Isaiah Stallbird, I think was the guy fighting him for it, but Chargers unfortunately got it back, man. Come on, you gotta do better than that. See, it's just Nyheim Hines. Nah, he changed his name. Did you not hear that? Changed his name to Nyheim Miller Hines, and you can look at it too. I don't know if it's gonna come up and pull it up, but if you look at the Saints Chargers box score, you'll see Nyheim Miller Hines under the running stuff. No, I did not. Well, he changed his name. I don't know why. Maybe it was family oriented, but now I don't know if Miller's his middle name, but that he goes by that now. Some people might still refer to him as Nyheim Hines, but I'm gonna refer to him as Nyheim Miller Hines. Out of respect. Unless, it doesn't like being called that. But if he didn't like being called that, I don't think he would change his name. Alright. See how the second half goes. Together. Alright. My prediction is LSU 38, Vanderbilt 34. Do we even play Vanderbilt this season? Do we even play Vanderbilt? Alright, we do. We play them October 18th. Okay. So you think we're going to win that game 38-34? Okay. Verizon. Third quarter presented by Verizon. Alright. First and 10 of the Chargers at their own 22-yard line. Come on, defense. We got to do better this second half. Trey Lance under center. Trey Lance takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Kamani Vidal. That's about 6 yards there, maybe. It's going to be second down. It's more like 4 yards, to be honest. It's second down with the Chargers. All right, Demario Davis last season, 136 tackles, which led the team, and 2 sacks and 1 interception. Yep. That was crazy. Demario trailing on the sideline in his little Saints hat. Second down with the Chargers inside their own 25. It's going to be second and 6. All right, Trey Lance is under center. He takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff, and the Saints blow that up immediately. It was a handoff to Kamani Vidal, and Isaiah Stallbird is back there making the hit. It's going to be third down and a bunch after that hit. That's crazy. Isaiah Stallbird in the backfield. He was just unblocked. Number 63 tried blocking him, and it just didn't work out. Like, bro, that was crazy. No. All right, third down. It's going to be, let's see, Isaiah Stallbird. This is his second season. He's 6'1", 215 pounds from South Dakota State. Third and 12 for the Chargers from their own 20. Trey Lance takes the snap. Lance drops back, and the Saints are coming. He throws, and it's incomplete. The Saints brought pressure, and they got to him. Didn't get the sack, but they forced an incomplete pass, so it's fourth down. Ball is intended for Gadsden. All right, Jonah Williams brought the pressure. So we fourth down. My prediction is LSU 46, Jackson State 45. Okay, well, 1, that would never happen. And 2, I definitely know we're not playing Jackson State. At least I doubt. Okay, now you're having me second guess myself. Are we playing Jackson State? Let me see. Are we actually doing it? Fourth and 12. Punt is away. Where'd the ball go? Oh, bro, what is this camera angle? All right, well, Kool-Aid McKinstry returned the punt. Yeah, we're not playing Jackson State. All right, well, that was just a weird camera angle. It was like a player point of view. But no, that's not Kool-Aid. Oh, I forgot Kool-Aid changed his number 4. I forgot that happened. That was Donovan Peoples-Jones on the return. I forgot Kool-Aid changed his number to number 4. All right, well, the Saints get the ball back to start the next drive. Come on. All right, there's 11-16 left in the third. We can do this, man. My prediction, LSU 43, Texas State 39. Okay. I mean, we're not playing them either, but okay. Mostly because there's not a Texas State. There's a Texas and there's a Texas State, but I don't think there's a Texas State. All right, Saints football. Come on, man. Let's see how Tyler Shough does in his third overall drive, but his second drive in the second half. Since we saw Shuck late, I doubt Jay Kaner comes into the game now because like there would just be no point, for Jay Kaner to play. And like there is a Texas Stata. No, there's a Texas State. With an E at the end, but not an A. But yeah. All right. Come on, Saints. Let's get this going. My prediction is LSU 10, Western Kentucky 35. Yeah, that would definitely never happen. All right, come on. All right, my prediction: LSU 92, Alabama 91. I mean, I would love that as long as LSU wins. All right, first and 10 for the Saints at their own 38. Shuck is under center. Tyler Shuck is going to pitch it. Who's that? I couldn't see the number. That was Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Forward progress was marked as he got a couple yards. It's going to be second down. Guytree and Sotavera made the tackle, sort of. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Saints. 2nd and 8. Saints have the ball inside their own 39. All right, Trayden Welch is in motion. Tyler Shuck takes the snap. Shuck is going to throw it out of the backfield to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Clyde's got a few blockers, gets it across the 40. I don't think that's enough for a first down, and it's not. It's going to be 3rd down for the Saints. My prediction, LSU 93, Florida 29. Okay, now I'm just making up numbers. Clyde Edwards-Helaire 2023 with the Chiefs, 1,891 rushing yards, 789 receiving yards, 19 total touchdowns, and a 2-time Super Bowl champion. That he is. 3rd and 6 for the Saints. Saints have it at their own 41. Or really 42, to be honest. All right, Tyler Shuck takes the snap. Shuck, he throws, and it's intercepted by the Chargers. He's going to run down the sideline, and it's a pick 6. Well, pick 6 Chargers. I think I already know who I think is going to be the starter this season. Pick 6. Tyler Shuck, you're done. You're done, Chuck. You're done. So I'm not going to call him like a bust or nothing, but I don't think he's going to be the starter. I think Riley's definitely had the better game so far. 15-3. Chuck, you got to do a lot more if you want to be the starter. Pick 6 Chargers. Like, that's just insane. That's crazy. 15-3 now. It was intended for Dante Pettis, but Rodgers ended up picking it off and taking it to the end zone. All right, come on, man. Like, bro, I just can't stand TV broadcasts. 9:48 left in the third. Chargers offense is going for 2. They're on the field. They're going for 2. Number 39 is in motion. All right, Trey Lance throws. Pass is caught. All right, Saints should have never drafted Tyler. I'm not going to say that. I think it's too early to say that, but it's not looking good right now. 17-3. But like, I think it's a little too early to say that they should have never drafted him. Mikey, did you read my comment? I just read your comment. It's crazy. Well, I think Tyler Shock just lost himself the job. I'm not saying it's impossible. Not a good, not a good day for the Saints here. I don't think it's impossible for him to get the starting job, but it's definitely going to be a lot harder now. But if I had to make my prediction, I would say Spencer Rattler's going to be the starter. No, because Rattler, at least, he was moving us down the field and stuff. Shock, it's like, bro. We could have had Shador, man. We could have had Shador. We could have had Shador. It's like, I understand Tyler Shock has a lot of pressure on him, but you can't be doing that, especially in the preseason. Crazy. All right, let's see what happened here. He was going to Dante Pettis. All right, let me see. Okay, I see the two guys. All right, let's see. So Pettis, he's running to the sideline. Shuck just, I think what Shuck did, he kind of threw too early a little bit, and it was also kind of behind him. But that was a bad read. Tyler Shuck 7 for 12, 53 yards, 1 interception. That was a bad read by Tyler Shuck. Kick is away, it's going to be returned by Velus Jones. Okay, Velus Jones. Okay, Velus Jones down the sideline. Okay, Velus Jones. Actually doing something. With 9:42 to go in the third. There's a flag, though. Number 85 is down. He's down. He's hurt. What's the flag? Does the flag have something to do with the injury? Holding on the Saints, because if the Saints have a nice thing, it's a penalty. It's pissing me off. Who's down? Number 85, I think is it. Well, they said holding on the Saints, but the broadcast had charges. Let me see if I can find out who number 85 is. But he's holding his shoulder. Whatnot. Number 85, Dalen Holker. No, Dalen Holker retired. Tim Brady. No, Tim Brady's not on this team. Mason Pline. Mason Pline is the guy. I mean, he's getting helped off the field. Mason Pline, who just got a few days ago. That's not good for him. Yeah, they called holding on Rajon Wright. 1st and 10 for the Saints. Saints have it at their own 18. All right, Tyler Shuck is under center. You know Mason Klein. I don't. It's a play action. Tyler Shuck. He's going to throw. It's caught by Trayton Welch, and he stutter steps, and I think it's going to be like a couple yards shy at the first. It's going to be second and real short for the Saints. All right. Push out of bounds by Wax. All right, second down for the Saints. 2nd and 1. Tight ends depth chart, Juwan Johnson. We got Foster Moreau, Taysom Hill on the PUP list. Also, tight ends, we got Jack Stoll, Maliki Mataville, Michael Jacobson, Trayton Welch, and Mason Klein. 2nd and 1. Saints have it at their own 26. It's going to be a handoff up the middle of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and he picks up a Saints first down. That's nice, I guess. Picks up first down, tackled by Weeks. What? Will Taysom play week 1? No, he's not going to play week 1. He might. If he does come back, it's going to be like in the later part of the season. He's not going to be back for a while. All right. Ref is coming up to the field for some reason. So that thing caught up. All right. It's an official timeout. Week 2. Hold up. I don't know if he's out for the season. I don't think he's out for I don't think it's official, but no, like he's expected to play during the season sometime, but it's gonna be like closer to the middle of the season that Taysom comes back. It's gonna be closer to the middle of the season when he returns. He is expected to play this season though. All right. Bro, I've seen this referee more than I've seen the Saints players. That's how much I've seen them. All right. First and 10 for the Saints. Saints have it at their own 28. All right. Dante Pettis is in motion. Tyler Shuck. Pump fakes. He throws. Caught by Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Out of bounds. And he got a lot of yards there. It's going to be just shy of the first down, though. Second down for the Saints. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 1 after Aludu kind of push him out of bounds. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, career at LSU, 2,123 rushing yards, 5.7 average, 23 touchdowns, and was a 2019 college football national champion. Yep, for my LSU Tigers. 2nd and 1 for the Saints at their own 36. Tyler Shuck, quick throw, caught by Dante Pettis. Pettis toes down the sideline, goes out of bounds for a first down. There we go. Come on. First down for the Saints. Yep. That was a quick throw, and that was like a bubble screen, and Dante Pettis was able to tiptoe down the sideline for the first down. Dante Pettis is his 8th season in his career, 83 catches, 1,104 yards, 13.3 average, and 13 touchdowns. First and 10 for the Saints at their own 46. Tyler Shuck is going to do play action. Shuck, he's going to throw a deep bomb, and it's going to be, and it's caught! Touchdown, Saints! Let's go! Finally! You mess will pair. Okay, don't know what that means. But touchdown, Saints! Come on! Okay, Tyler Shuck, redeem yourself, young blood. Number 15. I think that's Mason Tipton. Touchdown, Saints. I want to say that was Mason Tipton. See number 15? Can't really see there. But let's go. Kick is up. Blake Groupie hits the extra point. It is now 17-10. All right, 17-10. All right, is Kellen Moore the head coach? Yes, he is. Kellen Moore is the head coach of the Saints. I'm trying to see if I'm pretty sure that was Mason Tipton. That was a beautiful pass for Tyler Shuck. That's how you redeem yourself, young blood. Yeah, that was Mason Tipton. Yep, that was Mason Tipton for the touchdown of 2024. No, he wasn't. No, Dennis Allen is our head coach of 2024. Kellen Moore is our head coach for 2025. Woo! That was a deep bomb, too. 7:14 to go in the third. That's how you redeem yourself. That's how you redeem yourself, Tyler Shuck. With 7:14 to go in the third, 17-10. 2009. Well, nah, 2009. Our head coach was Sean Payton. Our Kai Kroger kick is away. Oh no, that's not Kai Kroger. I don't think. No. Our kick is going to be returned by the Chargers. Come on, hit him. All right, he gets it across the 15. I think. I don't know. Jerry says, "Yep, yes, sir, TD." That's how Tyler Shuck redeems himself. Throws a touchdown for the other team and then throws a touchdown for us. So all's forgiven. I still think Rather's slightly in the lead for the QB battle though. 2001. Connor, I don't know who our coach was in 2001. It was Jim Haslett. 1st and 10 for the Chargers at their own 26 with 7:10 to go in the third. Trey Lance under center. Takes a snap. Play action. Trey Lance, he's going to throw a deep bomb now. That is a wobbly pass. Incomplete. I don't even know what just happened there. But what? Connor, I'm not looking up all of this, bro. It's too much work. Second, that was a 10 for Brendan Rice. Rico Payton was on the coverage. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers at their own 26-yard line. Good. That was good defense by Rico Payton. For a second, I thought they were going to call PI for that bull crap. All right. Oh no, that wasn't. That was Jaden Price, not Rico Payton. Tampa Bay Buccaneers head coach 2001. Wasn't it John Gruden? Or yeah, I think it was. 2nd and 10. Chargers have it at their own 26. Trey Lance takes a snap. Chains bring pressure. The pass is caught. It's going to be 3rd down. Chargers get it to around the 30-yard line. 3rd down for the Chargers. Let's go. All right, as Jalen Ford and Terrell Burgess both combine on the tackle. Come on. 3rd down for the Chargers. It's 3rd and 6. Let's go. That was Hassan Haskins on the reception, by the way. All right, 3rd and 6 for the Chargers. Come on. 3rd and 6. Chargers have it at their own 30. Number 37's in motion. Trey Lance takes a snap. Lance throws. Incomplete. Good defense. And they threw the flag. Son of a gun. They have failed contact coach. I don't know, Connor. You can look that up, man. Fine. Just because I'll do it for you, okay? But this is the last one. In 2001, it was threw a bullcrap flag. It was Dan Reeves. All right, good. They picked up the flag. Picked it up. Okay, that's good. So originally it was going to be defensive pass interference on Ugo Amadi, but they just said no foul. No harm, no foul. Okay, 4th down. Let's go, Ugo Amadi. And Ugo Amadi was mad too. That's crazy. 4th down. It was intended for Grimm, but Ugo Amadi forces it incomplete, as they don't call the flag. Or they did, or they threw it, but they took it back. Thank God. All right, 6:17 left in the third. It's going to be 4th and 6 for the Chargers. J.K. Scott is on to punt the ball. Carolina Panthers. Bro, why does this interest you, Connor? Panthers in 2001. J.K. Scott punt is away. It's going to be returned by Donovan Peoples-Jones. Okay, DPJ goes to the 20, 25, gets it across the 25, maybe around the 27. It was George Sefray, 2001. All right, Saints get the ball back. Okay, let's see if they can score again after Tyler Shuck threw that deep touchdown bomb. 17-10. With 6:04 to go in the third. Whew. See how Mason Tipton, bro, he might have at least made the practice squad after that play. But hopefully he can actually do it in the regular season because he went ghost the last regular season. Minnesota Vikings head coach Dylan won. I do not know. Whew. Let's go Saints, man. Who is it? I don't know. Alright. See if the Saints can punch it back into the end zone. 17-10. Jim Marshall is my guess. Okay. That's nice. Alright, let's come on, man. It's already 5:22. That's crazy. Hey, man.
Hey, can you get that subscription for me?
Alright, guys, I'll be right back. I'm back with some pizza. First and 10 for the Saints at their own 40. So we play action. Tyler Shuck throws, and that was a wobbler. Intended for Mason Tipton, man. That's crazy. Mason Tipton and him, I'm assuming, got chemistry now. Felix Jones Jr., fourth season, 165 rushing yards, 135 receiving yards, 1,096 turn yards, and one career touchdown. Yes, sir. Second and 10. Saints have at their own 40. Felix Jones in motion. Tyler Shuck takes the snap. Shuck, he was winding up and then gets sacked. It's third down. It's funny, bro. Yeah, Shuck just had no options. I mean, he had somebody open, but.
What's the score?
17-10.
Saints or Chargers?
Chargers. Third and 19. Saints have it at their own 31. Tyler Shuck, Felix Jones in motion, and they hand it off to. Oh no, never mind. Shuck throws to Felix Jones. It's caught, and it's gonna be fourth down. That's the play you decided to go with. Fourth down. All right. Fourth and 12 for the Saints. All right. James Burnup is on the field to punt. Okay, the punt is away. Alright. Connor, if you say anything about like coach in 2001, I'm just gonna ignore the comment, bro. Look, I'm not trying to be mean. It's just I don't want to read the same thing over and over. I'm not trying to be mean when I say that. It's basically spamming. So I'm not trying to be mean when I say that. It's like I just you're just saying the same things over and over, and. Most career tackles among active players, Mario Davis is third with 1,449 behind Bobby Wagner and Levante David. That's nice. First and 10 of the Chargers is going to be a handoff up the middle. So I think that's Raheem Sanders, and he picks up a first down with the Chargers. That's not good. All right, first and 10 of the Chargers. Chargers have at their own 38. It's going to be a pitch to Raheem Sanders, and the Saints can't make the tackle. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be second down. Second and manageable now, which sucks. Second down with the Chargers. Come on, Saints. Second and 5. Chargers have it at their own 44, or 43. Trey Lance throws. Passes incomplete. Good defense there. It's third and 5. Come on. Oh, you know what? I'm going to just turn off my camera. Third and 5 with the Chargers. Trey Lance takes the snap. Lance pump fakes. He's going to run, and he might have got the first down again. You know why? The Saints defense can't stop Trey Lance's legs. Put QB contain on the field. All right. First and 10 of the Chargers at their own 48. It's going to be a handoff to Nine Miller Hines, and the Saints wrap up, please. Oh, yep, the Saints got him in the backfield. It's going to be second down. A whole lot. All right, second and 14 for the Chargers at their own 44. Trey Lance throws. It's caught by number 38, and the Saints make the tackle. It's going to be third down. Let's go, Saints. Come on. All right, it's third and 7. Third and 7 for the Chargers at the Saints 48. Trey Lance takes the snap. Lance, he's going to run. Finally, the Saints get him when he tries to run. It's going to be 4th down. All right, I'm back. Just got to get that done with. Going to the 4th quarter now. Chargers up 17-10. All right, I'll be right back, man. 4th quarter. I need some Kool-Aid, man. 4th quarter, Brown quarter plus. All right. Come on, Saints. Gotta get the win. All right. Going to the 4th quarter. All right. Come on, y'all. Let's get this, man. 4th quarter. 4th and 4. Chargers have at the Saints 45. All right. Yeah, that's J.K. Scott. So they're going to punt this ball. Chargers going to punt from the Saints 46 on 4th and 5. Let's see. All right. The punt is away. Bounces up. And the Chargers are going to down us inside the 5. So the Saints have not so great starting field position. Well, that's not what we wanted to see. All right, 14:46 remaining in the 4th. Ooh, them gold jerseys are sick. All right, 14:46 left. 1st and 10 of the Saints. Saints have it their own 4. Calif Shuck under center. It's going to be a play action from the end zone. He throws. The pass is caught by Maliki Madavo. And he gets flipped out around the 10-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down for the Saints. Second and 4. Saints have it inside their own 9. Tyler Shuck takes the snap. Shuck, pump fakes. He's going to roll out. Shuck Pump fakes again. He throws and the passes. Did he catch it? Dante Pettis comes down with it. They're saying it's a catch. Tyler Shuck hits Dante Pettis on the sideline. It's going to be a Saints first down. Love to see it. Okay, Tyler Shuck. All right, 1st and 10 for the Saints. Saints have it at their own 26. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck, he's looking. He's going to roll out. He's going to run it. Shuck slides before crossing the 30, so it's going to be 2nd down for the Saints. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. All right, let's see. Spencer Rattler, 7 for 11, 53 yards, and 22 rushing yards and a fumble loss. Tyler Shuck so far, 14 for 20, 165 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Yep. Saints would have the lead right now if Shuck can throw the pick 6. I'm just saying. All right, second and 7 for the Saints at their own 29. Tyler Shuck is going to throw, called by Velus Jones, and he breaks a tackle, goes out of bounds. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be 3rd down. That wasn't good. 3rd and 7 for the Saints. Third and 7, Saints have at their own 29. Tyler Shuck takes a snap. Shuck throws. Incomplete. Intended for Mason Tipton. It's going to be 4th down. Come on, man. That was just good defense there. There's nothing Shuck could have done. Fourth and 7, Saints going to punt. Punt from their own 29. They close one down. The punt is away. Looks like a good kick. It's going to be returned by the Chargers. 37 gets it to the 30. That was a pretty good punt, man. Come on, 12 minutes left in the game. We got to get our head in the game. All right, now it's commercial break, Other than that ugly pick 6, Shuck's definitely had a solid game so far. What up, y'all? All right. Come on, Saints. Let's come from behind and win this thing. Preseason or not, I still want to win. Come on, let's go. All right, come on, Saints. All right, Chargers have the ball. If the Saints get a stop, they can tie it or take the lead, depending on what they decide to do. All right, first and 10 for the Chargers at their own 30. First and 10, Chargers have at their own 30. 12 minutes left. Trey Lance takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff, and he breaks through, gets it across the 40. Okay. First down for the Chargers. Have fun. Son Haskins is right up the gut. First and 10 for the Chargers at their own 42. Number 41 in motion. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to 9 Miller Hines. All right, the Saints wrap up. This only gets about 4 yards there. Connor says, I'm back. Okay, Connor. Hey, how you doing? So he's second down of the Chargers. Christian Boyd, I believe, is the one that made the tackle. Second and 8. Come on. Second and 8. Chargers have at their own 44. Trey Lance throws. It's caught wide open for a first down. How are the Saints doing? They're doing better than how they started, but they're still not doing that great. It is just the preseason, but still, man, I want to win. I don't care what season it is. Like, we can't be leaving that guy wide open. That guy's not even going to have a job in 3 weeks. Why is he so open? First and 10 for the Chargers. Chargers have at the Saints 44. Well, it's going to be a handoff up the middle. Raheem Sanders, but he only gets 4 yards. It's going to be second down to the Chargers. Let's go. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on, Saints. Let's go. We got to win this one. Second and 9. All right, second and 9 for the Chargers. Chargers have it at the Saints 42. Trey Lance takes a snap. He throws. It's caught. Saints make the tackle. It's going to be third down. Rajon Wright makes the tackle. It's going to be third down for the Chargers. That was Campbell on the reception. It's third and 2 for the Chargers. Let's go, Saints. Come on. Got to get the stop. Third and 2. Chargers have it the Saints 36. Trey Lance is going to keep it, and I think he might have gotten it. It's going to be real close. But I think they're going to give it to him because for some reason, every single time we play against a mobile quarterback, they always decide to run all over us. Like, we still haven't figured out how to stop a mobile quarterback. First on the Chargers. It's insane how much we get destroyed by running quarterbacks. I don't like that, bro. First and 10 the Chargers. It's going to be play action. Trey Lance. He's going to roll out. He throws. Incomplete. Good defense. Good defense right there. Second and 10 for the Chargers. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Campbell. All right. Jonas Sanker made on the coverage. Oh, that's PI. I'm not gonna lie. That is pass interference all the way. I'm surprised they didn't call that, and that should have been called. That was PI on Sinker. But hey, I'm not complaining. But that was PI. All right, 7:49 remaining in this game. It's second attempt of the Chargers. They have it at the Saints 33. Low snap is going to be handed up the middle, and he gets the first down. Oh my gosh, bro. Why can't we stop the Chargers, man? What in the world? It's first attempt of the Chargers. Jonas Sanker makes a tackle, but it's too late, man. First attempt of the Chargers. But why? Can we please get an interception? It's like a gift for gifting all touchdown. First attempt of the Chargers. They have at the Saints 22. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Gets maybe 4 yards there. It's going to be second down. Hassan Haskins up the middle. Jalen Ford makes the tackle, but it's going to be second and 7. Chargers are in the red zone. Again. Second and 7 for the Chargers. Chargers have it the Saints 19. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and the Saints, they make the tackle. He only got like 2 yards there. If that's going to be third down for the Chargers. Come on. That was Jalen Ford on the tackle. Jalen Ford's had a good game today. It's third down. Third and 6 for the Chargers. Third and 6. Chargers have it at the Saints 18. Play clock is running down. Chargers call their first timeout with 5:36 remaining. Dang it. They called their first timeout. That's not good. Come on, man. Third down. Third and 6 for the Chargers. Come on, Saints. Get a stop. Chargers have it at the Saints 18. Chargers are 5 for 12 on third down conversions today. Trey Lance takes a snap. Lance looking, and Trey Lance goes down, and he gets sacked. Saints stop him. It's fourth down. Finally. I think that was Chris Rumpf that got him too, the former Charger. Finally, the Saints defense did something. Fourth down. Please miss the field goal. Block it. Do something. Do something bad, Chargers. Do something bad. Like, blow the field goals now. Just see if we can block it or something. It's fourth down. 4th and 10 for the Chargers. What a clock stop. Oh, an injury timeout. The Chargers player is down. That sucks. All right. On commercial break as a Chargers player got hurt. That's not good. It was Barnhart to go down. Hope he gets better. You never want to see injuries. It's 4th and 10. Hopefully they miss the field goal. Like bad snap or something. Come on. Please, bro. Please, man. Miss the field goal. Miss the field goal. Please, 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 bro. It's 4th down, man. Like the Saints defense was shaky that whole drive, but they're able to salvage something. Please, Lord. Please, Lord. Please, Lord. Just wait for the game to come back on, man. 4th down. All right, I think the game's coming back on now. All right, 4th down. They're most likely going to be kicking the field goal here. Yes, they are. All right, Cameron Dicker's out here. It is a chip shot, but we've seen crazier misses before, crazier things before. Please, man, please. Oh, that's not even. Oh no, they're talking about the guy that got hurt, Carson Barnhart. He's in his 2nd season. They got hurt. All right, 4th and 10. There's under 5 minutes to go now. Cameron Dicker, please. Just one 40-yard field goal. Miss it. He's up. Right down the middle. What happened? Well, Barnhart apparently got hurt. I didn't see what the injury was, but you know. Chargers up 20-10 now. No, oh shoot! I almost ended the stream because this thing had a lag, so I accidentally double clicked. I almost ended the stream. That would have been bad. Thankfully, I didn't. 20-10. Let's see if the Saints can still somehow win this game. You know, I mean, it's not impossible. You know, if they score a quick touchdown and get the ball back, it's not impossible. All right, drive of the game. 5 plays, 82 yards, 234, and it was tipped off by a Tipton 54-yard touchdown catch. Yep. All right, 4:50 remaining in the ball game. Saints are going to be getting the ball back after the field goal. It's 20-10. All right, kick is away. Come on, score touchdown. All right, it was fielded in the end zone by somebody, but he took it in the end zone. It's a touchback, so Saints are going to get at the 35-yard line. Spencer Rattler, I think, though, is still kind of in the lead. Rattler has came back in the quarterback battle, but that pick six still kind of hunts Shucks chances. How much time left? 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Let's see, all right. 1st and 10 of the Saints from their own 35. With 4:50 remaining. Tyler Shuck takes the snap. Oh no, that's not Shuck. Is that Jake Hainer? That's called by Kevin Austin. Kevin Austin. That's a lot of yards. There's 1st down. Wait, is that Jake Hainer? Or am I just tripping? Yeah. All right. Well, Jake Hayner's in the game, so yeah. Okay. I don't understand why, but 1st and 10, Jake Hainer throws over the middle. The pass is caught. It's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 5 for the Saints. Jake Haener takes a snap. Haener dumps it off, caught by Marcus Yarns. Picks up, I think that's enough for a first down. With 4 minutes to go. All right, Jake Haener takes a snap. 1st and 10. Haener is going to break out of the sack. Throws, caught. There's a flag. What is going on? What does this dude have to say, bruh? You can't just let him play during the preseason. All right, looks like it's going to be holding on the Saints. Fuck. Bruh, I hate this guy. Holding on Dylan Redunds. Bruh, Dylan Redunds, you better not be on the team to start the season. You better not be. That's the 2nd holding penalty you've done committed. We would be winning right now if it wasn't for your bum tail. And even when you hold, you still almost allow Jake Haener to get sacked. 3:47 left. 1st and 20 for the Saints. Saints have at the Chargers 48. Jake Haener takes a snap. Haener he breaks out of the sack. Haener is going to throw, and it's intercepted. Why did you put in Jake Haener? What was the point of putting Jake Haener in the game? What was the point? What was the point of putting Jake Haener in the game? He's trash. You're down by 10. Let Shuck try to lead you to come back, bruh. Were you forced to put in Jake Haener? What was the point of having Jake Haener play? Jake Haener's blind. What was the point of putting Jake's sorry self Haener in? He's trash. He's sorry. Jake Haener's never been good in his life. Good God, Kellen Moore, man, what are you doing? I'm not going to harp on your case just yet, but you got to understand, Jake Haener sucks. He's never been good. Never. But keep Shuck in there. There's no reason to pull Shuck for Jake frickin' Haener. Why? What was the point? Jake Haener better not make this damn team. He better not. Like, what was the point of putting in Haener? Haener is not good, bro. Why did you put him in? I understand it's preseason, but still. You let Chuck play the entire second half, but now that there's 4 minutes left, then you just gotta put in Haener? Why? Why? What was the point of that? Just end this atrocity that we call preseason. 3:38 left, 1st and 10. Now they put in DJ Ukulele, I think. Hand off up the middle. Saints make the tackle. It's second down. Second and 8 for the Chargers. Second and 8. Chargers have it at their own 38, I think. 37. DJ is going to hand it off. Third down, bro. That was a mood killer. Like, why, bro? What was the point in putting in Jake Hanner? What was the point? Just cut the guy and shut up already. Like, why has Jake Hanner been on this team for this long? He has never once did anything good. What, he had that one preseason game a couple years ago. That was it. In the regular season, every time he comes in, he sucks. What? Why is he still on this damn team? Why? Someone tell me why. Play action, DJ, throws, and why is my TV so laggy? The pass is caught by number 38. What in the world? I'm not going to say Jake Haener is the worst quarterback in Saints history, but still, there was no point in putting in Jake Haener at the end. Let Tyler Shuck finish it. Jake Haener should not be on this team. Jake Haener. Bro, I hate this television so freaking much right now. I don't like Jake Haener, man. Like, bro, I know he might be good as a person, but why has he been on this team for this long? We don't need three quarterbacks, and even if we do, why Haener? What's so special about Jake Haener? Jake Haener sucks. I understand. We drafted him. We were going to give him a shot. He blows. Dang it, man. Jake Haener, the fact that he's still on this team pisses me off. Haener should be cut ASAP. Man, bro, Haener sucks, dude. I don't know why. Look, I was optimistic about him when we drafted him. You know, people were comparing him to Drew Brees, which I feel like is an insult. But it's like, bro, we know what the guy is. He's not good. I would rather see Hunter Deckers. I would rather see Hunter Deckers than Jake Haener. Like Jake Haener is literally the definition of a practice player. He plays good in practice, but then when the lights are too bright, he crumbles. Jason's game over? Yeah, it is, man, because Jake Haener had to freaking touch the field. Probably, look, I'm not gonna blame that on Kellen Moore. I understand he wants to see what he has in Jake Haener. But I don't, okay? I don't. I literally don't anymore. Just cut the guy and shut up already. Trying to put this narrative down our throats. Say, oh, this is a 3 QB race. 3-horse race. No, it ain't. It's either Shuck or Rattler. Pick one. First and goal for the Chargers. 2 minutes left. Coming out with 2-minute warning. Chargers have the ball at the Saints 11. So, okay. Alright, well, so it's first and 10. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Breaks out of a tackle. Touchdown. Touchdown Chargers. It's 26-10. Chargers touchdown. Yeah. Raheem Sanders walks into the end zone. Raheem Sanders playing like Barry Sanders. Kick is up, and it's good. 27-10. I would rather see Hunter Deckers hit the field than Jake Haener. Just looking at Jake Haener pisses me off. 152 remaining. You got guys like the past couple years saying, "Oh, give Jake Haener a shot. Give Jake Haener a shot." Why? What shot does he deserve? Dealers got released. Deckers. Well, yeah, but then we signed him again. That's all Jake. Like, bro, the fact that Jake Haener's on this team, like, what has Jake Haener done to even warrant a roster spot? We are wasting a roster spot to a quarterback that, first of all, you don't need 3 quarterbacks unless you have terrible injury luck. Secondly, why Jake Haener? There's a lot of other quarterbacks that you could have signed or drafted. Like, why Jake Haener? What is so special about Jake Haener? What's so special about him that I'm clearly missing? This man kick us away, returned by Velus Jones. Velus Jones returning it. He's got blockers. Velus Jones is still up. Good return, near the 50. But like Jake Haener, it's like, what is so special about him? The season is over. Connor, the season ain't even start yet. How could the season be over? The season ain't even start yet. It's like, right. This is insane. But like, why would they pull Tyler Shuck though? Like, bro, why? It would honestly make more sense if they started Hannah and then put the other 2 in to see what they could do in the 4th quarter. There's an injured Chargers player. Hope he gets better, but still, season is over if we're playing like this in the preseason. Aren't you a Bills fan? Like, they just keep jamming this Jake Haener narrative down our throats like he does anything. Like, what is so special about Jake Haener? He's literally the worst quarterback on our roster. So why are we keep giving him playing? I understand it's the preseason, but don't put him in when we're down 10. I understand it's the preseason. It's not all about wins or losses. Maybe for you it's not all about wins or losses. Like, bro, Jake Haener, you threw 4 passes, and I'm sick of you. Like, how's the weather, Connor? Yeah. Just, bro. It's insane, man. Bruh, oh no, I just saw Rattler and Shuck are both standing on the sideline. You know what that means? Time for Jake Haener to throw another interception. Connor says, Rainey. Okay. And Deckers is on the sideline too. Like, why? What? Why? Why? First and 10 for the Saints. With 1:43 left. If anything, that would be the perfect time to see what you got in Shuck. To see how he handles adversity. But no. who's the next preseason game for the Saints? Our next game is Sunday, and we're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. Watch Travis Hunter catch 2 passes the entire game, but both of them are 100-yard touchdowns. So he finishes the game with 200 receiving yards. It's on bullcrap. That is the Saints' luck, though. 1st and 10 of the Saints, 143 remaining. Saints have it at their own 49. Okay. Jay Kaner takes a snap. Kaner throws. High ball. Marcus Jones catches it. He fumbles it. Dante Pettis recovers it. Pettis is going to run out of bounds with it. It's going to be 2nd down for the Saints. That was a weird, wacky play. Is it in Florida or LA? I think. Yeah, alright. So that was just weird. But again, Jay Kaner, just another high ball to Marcus Jones. Jay Kaner got laid out, though. 2nd and 7 for the Saints at the Chargers 49. Jay Kaner rolls out. Kaner's going to run. Slides. Gets hit. 3rd down. This man got no awareness. Life is just a big pile of pain right now. 1st down. All right, let's see. It's gonna be in Louisiana. It's gonna be in New Orleans. It's at home. Jay Kaner takes a snap. Got all day. Pump fakes. Nearly threw another interception. He nearly threw another interception with every single second back in the pocket. He nearly threw an interception. And yet, he had all of the time in the world to make the throw. It's now 2nd and 10 for the Saints. 1:03 remaining. Can we just end the game now? Saints have it. The Chargers 41. 2nd and 10. Jay Kaner takes a snap. Kaner throws. Misses Dante Pettis. Missed him. Wide open on the side. Missed him. Why are we addicted to Jay Kaner being on the roster? 1 minute to go in the game. 3rd and 10 for the Saints. Saints have it at the Chargers 41. 3rd and 10. Jay Kaner takes a snap. He actually hit the man. He dumps it off. It's caught. It's going to be 4th down. Yeah, that's Michael Jacobson on the reception. It's 4th down. Probably the last play if we don't get it. All right, it's going to be 4th down for the Saints at the Chargers 32, 33, something like that. It's going to be 4th and 1. Clock's ticking. Will I stream the Saints-Jags game? Probably. Unless I'm doing some. It's 4th and 1. Clock's running. All right, I think they're just going to take a delay game. Either that or call a timeout. 4th and 1. Saints call their first timeout with 15 seconds left. Like I said, I'm not going to blame the coaches for the preseason. The preseason is all in the plays. Because it's like, you're new to the team. It's like, I'm not going to put any blame on the coaches in the preseason. But Jay Kaner, you are terrible, my friend. 4th and 1, 15 seconds. Saints are going to line up to either kick a field goal or punt the ball. It's one or the other. There's going to be a field goal. 15 seconds left on 4th and 1. Who's this, Scott Kroger? Yeah, I think so. It's a 50-yard attempt. Kick is up. It splits the upright, so at least we got the field goal. But it's going to be 27-13 with 10 seconds left. I just want to see them go for an onside kick, just because. All right, 27-13. All right, bye, Mike. I'm out. Bye, Connor. Have a good day. Kai Kroger knocks it down from. Or no, that's not Kai Kroger. That's Charlie Smythe. Why did I say Kai Kroger? All right, whatever. 27-13. Got the field goal. 10 seconds left. I would say go for the onside kick. Personally, just for fun. All right, 10 seconds left. We'll see if they actually go for the onside kick. I doubt it, but it'll be fun to see them go for it. I actually think that they are lined up to go for the onside kick. All right, that's nice. Good, because at least make this game somewhat entertaining. 10 seconds left. Charlie Smythe gonna kick it. All right, kick is that was a practice kick, or maybe they're not going for the onside kick. I don't know. I'm kind of confused. 10 seconds left. Yeah, they're just gonna do a regular kickoff. All right, 10 seconds left. All right, come on now, just kick it, dude. All right, the kick is away. Yeah, all right, it's a squib kick recovered by the Chargers, and come on, if it all slides with 7 seconds to go, and that's gonna end it. 7 seconds left. Chargers win the first game. All right. Kellen Moore smiling. I mean, I understand it's preseason, but still, man, it's still sucking. Still want to win. 1st and 10 for the Chargers with 7 seconds to go. Chargers probably going to kneel one time and end it and call it a day. Chargers have it at their own 14. DJ Ukulele takes a snap and takes a knee. That's going to end it. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that ends it. Chargers beat the Saints in the first preseason game, 27-13. I'm not going to lose sleep over it, but yeah, I already know my thoughts, man. All right. Man, that was just a pathetic performance. Don't forget to tune into the Hurricane Mike show later this week where we're going to break down this game, and I'm out. See y'all later.